You heard it stop.
Yeah.
Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, we want to give all praise, all honor, and all glory to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem Rakakwadash. That is the true name of the Heavenly Father, through the true name of the only begotten Son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus. Okay, and we also like to give double honors to our elders, bishops, and apostles of Great Millstone that do rule well. And we would like to say peace, safety, and salutations to the Lord's beloved elect, to the hopeful elect in 1/3, and Adawan Ratazadi's modern day camps are edifying to the body of believers. And to you, we say shalom. If you did not know, you out there in the world, if you did not know, okay, we are the true biblical Hebrew Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and those scattered abroad according to the diaspora. And now, you got, what you got, Psalms 50?
Oh, I get it for you.
Psalms 50, what's that, 16? And now, and Ezekiel 37, and now, Yahweh Bashem El Shai has raised us up. It says the spirit of life has entered into them. Okay, so the spirit of life has entered into us as we are in the valley of shadow and death. You know, and one thing that death hates is life. And this place is a death style. Okay, that's why it says, he that wandereth out of the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead.
Yep.
And there's going to be titties, ass shaking, music, low vibrations, 808s, fucking adultery, the broad gate, that's all that's out there for you. And you have to constantly fight against it, you know, because this thing's about to go down, man. You should be in the spirit waiting for the Lord to tell, like, Noah, get on the ark. We're waiting to get on the ark. We're waiting to get out of here, you know? You got that, brother? You want to start at 16?
Yep. This is the Psalm chapter 50 and 16. But unto the wicked, the Most High said,
Yep.
what hast thou to do to declare my statutes?
Right. What has Esau done? What is the so-called white man and woman? What is the so-called white Eurocentric Judean Christian church have done to declare the Lord's statutes? Okay. Moism is legal. Okay. You're getting outed. Before it used to be conspiracy theories. Now it's just full-blown facts.
Blatantly. Yeah.
Blatant facts. You serve Satan.
Yeah.
Okay. You're into demonic shit. Okay. You gotta lie, cheat, and steal to be so-called successful here. What has the so-called white man done to bring in righteousness on earth? Even when he introduced the North, if you will, speaking like Spain, of the Bible, he did it in an evil way. He was cutting hands off. He was using the Bible as leverage for slavery. He was committing adultery. He was separating families and raping women and children. Yeah, hey, the Spaniards had child X rings, bro. Okay, so ain't nothing new under the sun. The Epstein island, that's just what they allowed you to know.
Yep.
Okay, and don't let us get started on Amalek. Amalek is over it all. Amalek owns the corn industry. Amalek did the OnlyFans. Amalek is the black woman's pimp.
Yeah.
Amalek's the reason black women worship gay white men.
Yep. Amalek on everything, bro.
Yeah.
The record labels.
He owns the American.
Everything.
He owns your president. Yep. He owns your votes. He owns your government. Okay? So if you don't realize what level of the game we are in this present time, you need to catch up.
Yeah.
Okay? Because this thing is actually going down. Because the next big thing is about to happen here in Babylon. Watch.
Yep. And it reads, Psalm 50 and 16, it says, or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth.
Right. And take the covenant. Now he took it and claimed salvations for everyone.
Yep.
So when Esau got the book, that's what, Rev 20, then he was loose for a little season to deceive the world.
Yep.
Let me see real quick. 20, Rev 20 and 3, is it real quick? This guy is, he can't, his whole focus is deceive. That's why when Christians come up to debate, they're debating their understanding. But then they have this self-prolific standard that just because they think it's that, now you're wrong.
Yeah.
Why do we have to prove what's right, but you're not proving what's wrong?
Yep.
You know? It's called the burden of proof. And you're the father of lies. Here it is, we're given the burden of proof, and all you do is lie. All you do is lie. That's why it says, sit down in the dust with your lying ass. Yeah. So lie down. Yeah. And that's what Babylon is doing right now. Yeah. It's being put down. That whole nuclear family, the successful white husband and the stay-at-home wife, the elites tore that shit up. Okay? And now you American Edomites, you were test dummies. This shit was a project, man. The elites built up Babylon for its military purposes. And then through the image, you people walk around the military bases feeling pride because of patriotism. You know, and when you really look at it, Babylon's America's the biggest terrorist, man. 250 years and you've been at war, what, 228 of them?
Yeah, yep.
So declare that as a statue then. Then the nigga got a nerve to be a cop, and then he'll post on his profile, he'll put Psalms 144. Teach my finger to fight.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You know?
Yep.
Well, you're gonna go into this next war and lose, buddy.
That's right.
You're gonna go into the next war and lose. White people don't know that they're about to lose. Esau don't know that he's about to go down. These regular Edomites you're around, the little bitches with their ass out, you know, everybody on TikTok, all these people are doing they're under a strong delusion to keep running that fucking hamster wheel until a nuke drops on their ass.
Right. That's right. But that's why it says no Obadiah that's pride had deceived him.
Yep.
You know, so his pride has blinded him, you know?
Pride is one hell of a drug.
It is.
Pride is one hell of a drug, and you people are overdosing on it.
Yeah.
And then you got the black woman racing behind you, trying to hold her weave to keep up with you in corporate America, and they're laughing at you.
Yep.
Eve don't even know they fucking laugh at you, dummy.
Mm-hmm. For real. This is Revelation 20 and verse 3. And cast him into the bottomless pit.
This was after the Western Roman Empire, or the pagan Roman Empire, fell, and then Esau was chased out of civilization with his uncivilized ass. He's the most uncivilized being you ever met. If bait and switch was a nation, it's him.
Yeah.
They've mastered deception. They've mastered being fake. Hi, hello. They're being fake.
Yep.
They don't like you, dummy. I'm telling you, bro, I was just at the grocery store. Eve just sitting there simple. I was chatting it up with her. She was cool. And like, she was kind of, I said, how you like it here? And she was like, well, there's a couple people. I said, remember, they're not your friends, they're coworkers.
Yep.
See, whatever you people you be thinking about us, we actually care for our people. If the Lord puts it on our people's ears to listen, we actually will put them on game.
We'll pour into them.
I'll pour into them. Hey, I'll tell Eve things, I'll tell Jake, only if I perceive that I'm not casting my pearls among swine. Then once I know that, yo,
yeah.
And then, oh, thank you.
Yeah.
You been remember one time we put the dude on about ChatGPT?
Yeah.
We be putting people on.
Even Jakes that are like, you know, into herbs and stuff like that. They be like, man, what you said again? They'll take heed. But it's all through the spirit. That's why it says let him be filthy still, but let him be righteous.
Exactly.
Still, you know?
Exactly.
So it's not every Jake, but because the scriptures say, there's a time, place, everything.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So back in Rev 20.
I remember when I was first coming into the truth, you know, you was telling everybody. And I remember I was just Jake I went to high school with. He happened to be working at Best Buy. And I said, oh, what up, man? And he was like, yo, what up? And I said, yo, bro. I was like, yo, guess what I found out? I said, bro, I found out. God, I said, yo, I found out Jesus is black.
Yo.
And yo, the Edomite manager, he was like Randall or something, you know. He's just looking like this, and I felt powerful. I said, yeah, bro, and you chose it. And I looked right at that nigga too. I felt like Forrest Gump when he was telling Jenny to go back to Green Home, Alabama, in front of her abuser. You know. So that's the righteous man standing in great boldness. And these heathen humans hate that you now found out you're a god. They hate that you now are a man. They hate that you're not bowing to Baal, bro.
Yeah, bro.
They hate you that you just fucking eat this pork and worship Satan.
For real.
Go get a fat white woman with tattoos.
For real, bro.
They hate it, bro.
For real.
They fucking hate that you're great.
For real, man.
That should offend you. So it's okay if I'm fat and on drugs? Yes. You know, look at Eve. She's fat, she's on drugs. You know, when you really look at the dating pool, which has got pee in it, when you look at them, I'm like, God damn. All you women are middle-aged, single, children, and animals. Oh, and a homeowner, maybe. They fucked y'all up, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Without a condom.
Through.
But I'm not here for sex. Shut up. You already been fucked.
Yep.
These people are done, bro.
Back in Revelation 23, and it says, and cast him into the bottomless pit.
Yeah, Jazzy Jeffed his ass right out of rulership.
Yep.
Keep going.
And shut him up and set a seal upon him.
Braid him by the bushes. Huh?
Yeah.
That's why the Moors had to clean his ass up.
Yeah.
We had to take hairy white women and bathed them.
Yeah.
Then we dealt with them. You know,
they're like old girl Fifth Element. You know, basically.
Like there's another movie with Jodie Foster. It's called like B or Bell but basically she was in the Adirondacks Mountains. She was touched in the head, and when like civilization got to her, they did all these studies on her because they were just so amazed at how, you know, like you had no schooling. How did you survive? Well, that was you, nigga.
Right.
That was you. You would wear clothes till they disintegrated. You would use your dead relatives' bones as utensils. You know, that was you. That was you. Bro, listen. The only thing Esau has is pride and the internet. You know what I mean? Everything else, bro, they just know how to keep quiet. That's what it is. You're dealing with a very fake nation that won't talk about the uncle touching the kids.
Yep.
But the niggas always at the barbecue don't hate him.
Yeah.
Now fucking Jamie's quiet. What's wrong, Jamie? You fucking know why.
Yeah. And that's right there. That's wickedness.
That's Esau for you.
Esau for you. And it says...
And you know why they hate us? Because we point that shit out. You want to know why a lot of women don't like us? You either going to love us or hate us. It's because we point your wicked shit out.
Yeah.
Why don't you do some planks?
And if you get...
You know what I mean?
Yeah, and if you get offended while it's the truth, well, you a demon.
You're a demon.
You know, because really, you know, if you feel some kind of way, then you should examine that. You should, you know, what's the word?
You should check that.
Yeah, wow. You should check your thoughts.
Yeah.
You know? Back in Rev 20:3, and it says, shut him up and set a seal upon him that he should deceive the nations no more, till the 1,000 years should be fulfilled, and after that he must be loose a little season.
So that's where we're at. Now you can go back to where we were.
Yep.
Fifth Psalm. So now him deceiving makes sense. He did it with the Bible.
Yep.
The first thing he did was he took the scriptures. Maccabees, it says they laid hope in the book of the law.
Yep.
You know? And then they gave you this.
Yep.
They gave you this.
Through the doctrine of discovery.
And this isn't the image of the beast.
Right.
Jeez.
That's so, come on, that's carnal. Back in, I'm sorry, you finish your point?
Yeah.
Okay. Back in Psalms 50 and verse 17.
Because now his new religion is technology.
Yep.
Technocracy.
Yep.
Now his religion for people to live by is merging you with machine.
Yep.
And one thing that I noticed that's very irksome is constantly using this system for human interaction. Yep. Like if you have a job where you have to use a computer, it could be grievous because it's a system that if you have the wrong decimal, dash, dot, error, and then you just got this human in front of you, and it's like no one's considering that it's the system that's causing the issues.
Exactly. That's why, like, the majority of jobs in America, they ran off computers.
Yep.
You know?
Well, the system said, well, that's a social credit score. Oh, Scientology. Oh, well, I got one for you. Scientology was created for man worship. Wow. So you could worship yourself.
Wow.
Like women do, which is really a queen of heaven, you know? Worship the body, you know? Becky the body.
Wicked as fuck, bro.
It's all flesh. It's all human. I thought it was a female. That was a male driver.
Confusion.
That's confused. I thought it was a female. It was a man. It was an Edomite male driving. Edomite men and Edomite women look the same.
Yeah, bro. You got couples, you think they siblings?
Yeah, literally. Is that your brother? That's my husband. I thought he was gay.
Back in Psalm 51 and 17, seest thou hatest instruction?
That nigga hates instruction. Right. That's why the Frankism, Sabbath movement, Amalek, Talmud, they go everything opposite.
Yeah.
They're contrary. You know, profane.
Yeah.
Profane as Esau. They're outside the temple. Okay? So it's laughable to hear Esau claim to be a Christian. And then the Christians that you've become is an effeminate man that doesn't stand up for shit. If you notice with Christianity, it's like a demon. Well, you know, I don't judge, you know, so I can't say, shut the fuck up, man. The scriptures say, who will rise up from me against the workers of iniquity? Who is going to say something? Where's vocab about Epstein?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Where's that at? Ain't nobody saying that. The black woman got the biggest fucking mouth. Where the hell her ass at? But let you walk down the street with two white women, and now this bitch is sharpening knives and lighting torches.
Right.
Shame on y'all, man.
For real, bro.
Shame on y'all. And there's a lot of evil out here, but for some reason, demons, the focus is on the Israelite man.
That's hypocrisy.
What's that scene in Don't Drink Juice?
Yeah,
Those
yeah.
gooks was watching Jake, and
Yep.
Esau was robbing them blind.
Yep.
So Esau knows that there is that vibration out here. That's why he'll be like, this one Edomite, he was like, all I gotta do is just cry and they'll let me off. And then the judge happened to heard that it was a Edomite getting charged with like murder.
I remember that.
And then he didn't know that they record the calls, and they basically caught him on tape saying, I'm just a 16-year-old white boy,
Wow.
and if I shed some tears, they'll let me go. So they know.
They know, bro.
They know. They know what they're doing.
They know.
It's called double speech. They know what they're doing.
Yep.
They know that you're better. They know that you're superior. They know that they're lying.
Yep.
They know that they're the devil, man. You think fucking Vocab don't know he's a piece of shit?
Right.
He's got to look at himself in the mirror every day.
Real.
That disgusting piece of flesh.
Or like that video when that Edomite was in the airport, they get him up by the cops.
So you
And he
treat
say,
me?
Yeah, treat me like a black man.
So you know then. Or like
Exactly.
that one woman, she's like the Jane Goodall of racism.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Jane Elliott or something.
glasses,
She
yeah.
was like something.
Yeah.
And then she was like, basically she made them prove that they knew racism existed
Yeah.
and they didn't want to be.
Basically, she was like, raise your hand if you want, basically want to be treated like a black person.
Exactly.
Or so-called black person. And nobody raised their hand.
I remember years ago, this woman, she was talking about equal rights. And I said, who do you want equal rights as a man? You want equal rights as a black man?
Right.
You want equal rights as a Spanish man?
Right.
No, bitch, you want equal rights as a white man.
Yep.
So you know, you know. All these people know what's going on.
For real, man. For real.
All these people know, really, it says the heathen shall know we went into captivity.
Mm-hmm.
So they know what the fuck is up.
They know, man. Back in Psalms 50 and verse 18, it says, when thou sawest the thief, then thou consentedest with him.
Yeah, like the Babylonians,
Right.
which the Lord was justified having the Babylonians attack us because we were being wicked.
Yep.
But Esau joined with them and was raise it.
Yeah.
And he got into the spoils too. So that was actually condemnation unto him.
Right.
So Esau
Right.
has been guilty before he called you a nigger. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
He's been guilty before the transatlantic slave trade.
Yep.
He's just set up to add sin upon sin.
Yeah.
What's it called? Inequity.
Yeah.
That's what Esau is. He's inequity.
Yeah.
Okay? But he's been, because you mentioned Amalek earlier.
That's spirit. I was about to say it.
They've been on it, bro.
Yeah.
They've been on this.
Amalek was the first to persecute us.
Yeah,
man.
kill
You
us when we got freed.
know? Yeah.
You know?
For real.
So if you're a Hebrew Israelite and you're cheering about a fucking Amalek boot being kissed that Jake's wearing on the street, you're low level, man.
Yes.
A fucking boot being kissed don't mean shit to us as a nation.
For real.
Ain't it nation time? No, it's elect time. You know? What you got, bro?
Real quick, this is the book of Numbers.
Jane Elliott, thank you. Thank you, my brother. Jane Elliott. That's the body right there. Thank you, brother. And Shalom, Yahweh Shem Shai, Bashem Kagodash Bakatham.
Shalom.
To you beloved brothers, man. Keep fighting. Keep fighting. Keep fighting. Keep having that masculine, righteous energy. You know? That's why they called it toxic, remember?
Yeah. Yep. Well, we live in a very effeminate world. You know, this world is ran off of Satanism.
Queen of Heaven.
There you go. That's what it is. Queen of Heaven, Satanism.
It goes Satan, Esau, Eve.
Yeah.
Eve is a mascot for the Satan, Esau, and the global elites.
For real.
You know, the woman is a perfect pawn to push wickedness.
For real. And that proves you live in a wicked world because this place would rather have, you know, moles and transformers than rather have, you know,
masculine men.
Masculine
So-called black men.
There you go. Exactly.
You know?
For real.
Seeing you with your kids.
For real.
Seeing you guide your house. That bothers them. So that's an attack.
For real.
That's an attack, bro.
Even something that's like as far as the agenda when it comes to the industry, like for music.
Yep.
Just look at the rap scene back in the 90s and early 2000s compared to now.
Yep.
You know?
Conscious rap.
Yeah, there you go. Come on, man. How you go from DMX to Jake wearing a dress and pink nails? Come on, man. That's
They
the
have
agenda.
to.
Come on.
They have to.
Back in real quick.
But the Christian community silent. See what I'm saying? Why don't we see Christians rebuking people? But they have no problem spending their energy against men calling themselves Hebrew Israelites.
Right.
You're gonna really find out that these people envy us.
Yep.
You're gonna really find out that it's like a sibling rivalry. So you have to maintain spiritual superiority at all times. Because if not, you're just gonna play the game with them. Men and women, they all want to play the game with you. You know?
Real quick, this is going about Amalek. Numbers 24, and I'm gonna start at verse 17. And it says,
no, wait.
You know what?
But Esau, vocab says Esau's done away with, but Israel is saying the Palestinians are Amaleks. You
Right.
pieces of shit, man.
Right.
What a piece of shit. And that's what the epitome of what wickedness is. When it's openly wicked, you can identify it, you can address the contradictions, but it still continues.
Right.
That's wicked.
That's wicked.
That's wicked. Why when he say, oh well, you know, we got to discuss that because you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like Christians will have different. One believes in the Trinity, the other believes in this, but they'll band together against you.
Yeah, for real, bro. Like even what's that out there in Palmyra, New York? You got the Four Corners Church. Each Four Corners is a different denomination.
Yep.
But they'll, like you just said, they'll all go against us. You know, this true gospel, the Hebrew Israelites. You see, but just like how Shai said, the gates of hell should not prevail.
Yep.
You know. So real quick, the point.
See that young man? He looked, but I guarantee Satan's talking through that black mother to bring him right back to Satan, man.
Yep.
Y'all don't realize this?
Yeah.
Like, yo, I'm telling you, Eve is the cancer amongst the so-called black community.
Yeah.
Because that Jake, he should be out here.
Yeah.
He should be able to sit here and listen to hear how he's a god, how he's chosen, but she'd rather keep him asleep on his fucking knees serving Esau, man.
Yep.
You don't see the problem with that? You women don't have the best interest for the white man.
Nope. No.
Jeez. Jeez.
Now this is Numbers 24 from verse 15 to verse 20. It says, and he took up his parable and said, Balaam, the son of Beor, has said, and the man whose eyes are open have said, he have said, which heard the words of the Most High, and knew the knowledge of the Most High, which saw the vision of the Almighty, falling into a trance, but having his eyes open. I shall see him, but not now. I shall behold him, but not nigh. There shall come a star out of Jacob, and a scepter shall rise out of Israel.
That's Yahweh Shai.
Right.
See, what man doesn't consider is the spiritual reality that we all have outside of the fleshly one.
That's right.
You see, that's what people don't realize is there's something happening in the spirit.
Right.
That's what cuts everybody. It's the spirit that the Lord has got things moving in. And that's gonna, if the Lord wanted to, he could make Jake wake up.
Yeah.
He could, but there's prophecy of 2/3. So that's the 2/3 really is a stumbling block even to the elite because it looks like they have a chance.
Right.
But what the anomaly is, Yahweh Shai and the elect.
Right.
The house of David. That's the glitch in the matrix. When you think about all of this, that's why I said this is they.
Right.
Because the heathens, they see what Esau publicizes and it's ours.
Yep.
They don't see the silent spiritual awakening that's happening through the predestinated gods, the elect.
Right.
They don't know that's happening. And now that they're catching wind, they gotta change. How do we get them? We gotta put more frequencies out. We need more things to do. We gotta fucking shut everything down. Like how they made everyone eat pork. You know, like we gotta put a chip in everybody. We gotta stop everything. Everyone's gotta be defiled. You know?
But they can't overthrow it.
And that's always through history.
Yeah.
Down the time of Daniel, they didn't bow to the statue.
Yep.
So it's like there's always a heathen empire that's trying to make everyone serve Satan.
Yeah.
Ultimately, when you think about it, you know?
Straight up, man. But that's why the Lord said that if it wasn't for that small remnant, we should all be at Sodom and Gomorrah.
Yep.
You see, because ultimately, we got the Lord's people shall never be destroyed. Why do you think the Lord has the elect, the New Jerusalem, they're going to be delivered to bring back the nation?
Yep.
You see?
Yep.
So Esau, bro, you're in a lose-lose scenario.
So you sisters that are woken up, y'all are woken up because you're going to be one of our wives.
That's right.
And you know what proves multiple wives? Here it is, we're going to have all these kids in the kingdom, and you're going to have single Israelite women?
No, hell
Fuck
no.
no. That proves right there, multiple wives.
It said
right? One should be 1,000.
Yeah.
But then you got 1,000 fine ass Israelite women single.
Come on, man.
Ain't gonna be no single Israelite women in the kingdom.
Real.
Once you're after the flower, you know?
Well, yeah, right.
You know what I mean?
Of course, yeah. Back in Numbers 24 and verse 17.
Because watch when prophecy kicks off. You gonna run into a Jake woman and be like, that was you on the comment board?
Yep.
Better get in where you fit in.
Yep.
You better get in where you fit in. Oil tanker exposed after striking naval mine in Strait of Hormuz. Good. Oh, we got to go to Jeremiah 50 and 22, a sound of battle.
Oh, yes.
And I want to read all of it.
Yes.
I want all of it. I want all. That's how you should. I want to get all that meat.
Yeah.
We hungry.
Jeremiah 50 and 51. Oh, fire chapters.
Thank you. So let's go into that after these.
Okay, yeah.
You know.
Numbers 24 and 17 says, there shall come a star out of Jacob,
Yahushai.
and a scepter shall rise out of Israel.
And then this demon, was it Herod? He was murdering Israelite babies, trying to find Yahushai.
Yep.
And I believe Herod married Eve to get in, to become king.
He was basically a tear.
Yeah,
if you will.
Yeah, he was a tear. He was an Edomite that was a tear, that became king.
Yep.
That's the equivalent of heathens could be saved now.
Exactly.
Come on, we just found out Judah, come back, Negro. Negro, come back, Negro. Remember that video? Nigga, let it go. And you know what proves that's a proud Edomite? Why the fuck are you teaching?
Right.
Leave that to us.
Seriously.
That's one thing I noticed with this planet. The people here in Babylon, they all want to do shit because we're doing it.
Yep.
I was at the gym. I'm working out. I was telling you, the Edomite's looking at me. This fag, he's watching me. I'm working out. I go up to get some water, and by the time I come back, this nigga sit in my sweaty ass seat. I'm like, you didn't even wipe it off?
Dirty.
So you know what I did? I went right to the next machine and worked out there.
That's Esau for you.
Exactly.
He tries to stand in thy place.
Yeah, like women too.
Yeah.
Like even our own women, it's like they can't humble down and accept our role. It's you got demons on you, you know?
It's crazy.
Damn, bro.
Crazy, bro.
Hey, brothers, enjoy it. We're famous. We're infamous.
Yep.
But we're famous. We're famous in the spirit. I'm not even, this is not coming from any proud place. It's just our experience.
Yep.
As much as you feel alone, even Jake will say that. You're never alone when there's a white person around.
Yeah.
That's true, though.
Yep.
When Esau, But keep going, Baba Kashah.
And it reads, number 24 and 17, it says, it shall smite the corners of Moab.
Moab's gonna get fucked up, bro. I was watching a video. This Moabite was trying to come at a Jake because he said his skin was too black. And then the Moabite, you know what he said? He said, I got good skin. He said, yours is too black. You know what the Jake did? Not to touch you, but he tapped him. He goes, yours is too yellow. Nigga, yeah, what? You know what I'm saying? Like, because you got to understand, these heathens have been waging on us for eons. Centuries. They've been picking and poking and prodding. So now when Jake pushes back, it's like, oh, what the fuck? Yeah, you don't know we're the gods, man.
Bro.
You know?
Like Jake is it's like Jake is the lion, that's trapped in the zoo.
Yep, and
the
he's
heathens
pacing.
are just poking at the glass.
Yep. Until that lion fucking yeet. You ever see that? It'd be like a heathen. And then I saw a video, he was messing with the lion.
Yeah.
Bro, all the lion did was this, and his whole shit was split open.
See?
Who shall rouse him up?
Right, exactly.
And
right
Jake's getting roused up too. I'm sorry, you got it, bro.
Sorry, Slocky, bro. But Jake is a couch lion.
Yeah.
But like you just said, who shall rouse him up?
They're getting roused up now.
Yeah, man.
You had these Jakes that were kind of doing like this Black Panther thing, but they didn't look government funded, like if it was real.
Yeah.
And this fat pudgy Edomite was trying to like record them for the news, and he was like, "We don't care about your camera." Then the Edomite was like, "So you don't want to go viral?" He was like, "We ain't here for the cameras."
Real.
He was like, "We're here to take our streets back."
Real.
And then and all you saw was like Eve kind of like, nervous. Get your ass in the back, man. We don't. That's what I'm saying. Like, we're at spiritual war, okay? So you Israelites that identify as Israelites, you really don't see what's happening in the spirit. It's spiritual wartime, bro.
For real.
It's an all-out attack right now, man. Like, it's a heightened level of demonic attack that's happening. Do you understand that? Like, there's a sound of battle in the land. There's a spiritual battle going on. We don't have time to care about your bitch-ass feelings.
For real. Seriously, bro. Says that we deal with spiritual wickedness in
high places, man.
Spiritual wickedness, bro. Come on, Esau, he's the deep state is making moves.
It's like imagine Kobe, you know what I mean? You think he's gonna sit and talk to his wife fourth quarter?
No.
He just had his dislocated finger put back in place. He's at war.
Yeah.
What did Lorenz Tate say? I can't even look at my daughter because I'll die.
For real.
You know what I mean? Like you gotta think the level of what men are going through in the midst of battle. But you know what the problem is? There's too much big mamas around.
Yep.
There's a big mama spirit that the Lord is kicking out of Israel, man. That whole mama, we not your boys, bro.
For real.
That proves we've been downtrodden so long that it's foreign to see Israelite men stand up.
Yep. For real, man. Back in Numbers 24 and 17, it says, and shall smite the corners of Moab.
Good.
And destroy all the children of Sheth, and Edom shall be a possession, and Seir also shall be a possession for his enemies.
Which is Amos. Judah, we're gonna get his land.
Yep.
We're gonna get the land back.
And Israel shall do valiantly.
Valiantly.
Mighty, bro.
Valiantly.
Man.
See, we've been so through that could sound foreign to a man with a carnal mind.
Right.
You know, like flying, you know, all the but it's like when you think about it, Jake on a low level is already excelling.
Mm-hmm.
So how much more when the Lord upgrades us?
Real.
You know?
Seriously, man. It's in the scriptures.
Because this truth is only for the men that don't bow to Baal.
That's right.
Okay? We don't bow to Baal. All right? So that's what you have to understand when it comes to us in the spirit of Great Millstone. Because calling on Christ is bound to Baal.
Real,
so
yeah.
fuck a Christ, bro.
Seriously.
Fuck Jesus too, man.
Real.
How are you an Israelite calling Jesus Christ? How are you an Israelite calling on Jesus Christ?
Real, man.
Don't be coming on our fucking comment board with that bullshit either, man. No black people allowed.
For real.
This is for Israelites only. The 12 tribe sign-ins means not welcome.
That's right.
That's what my man Edward Norton did in American History X.
Yeah, yep.
He went like this. He showed his Nazi sign. He said, you know what this means? Not welcome.
Yep.
I respect him for that. And that was a true story.
Yeah.
And he changed from it because he's probably a Jake. Like, what's my man, Strickland?
Sean Strickland?
Sean Strickland?
Yeah.
He might be a Jake.
Yeah, I think it's a Jake.
Because he said he used to be racist.
Yeah.
But when you think about the evil eye, you're going to hate niggas too.
Yeah.
But then when you look white, it looks worse.
And like, what's the other Jake?
We'll find out, you know? Dustin Poirier.
Dustin Poirier.
That's a Jake, bro.
Too.
That's a Jake,
Yeah,
man.
man.
That's a Jake.
But because of the covering cast, people are so carnal, it's
Yeah.
like he's an Edomite to him.
Yeah.
You know, but he's a Jake.
Yep.
Back in Numbers 24 and verse 19, out of Jacob shall come he that shall have dominion.
Dominion.
Man.
No more renting. No more foreclosure.
Man.
No more credit score.
Mm.
Joshua 1 and 3, wherever our feet touches ours, man.
For real.
You know? Which we don't, this is going to be destroyed. We're waiting to get over to the other side of the world.
The East.
We got slaves we ain't meet yet, wine we ain't drink yet. We got wives we ain't meet yet.
Slaves we ain't beat yet.
Slaves we ain't beat yet, and wine we ain't drink yet.
Mm-hmm.
All right?
Children we ain't see yet.
Yep.
You know?
So we got a lot to look forward to. Their world's ended.
Real.
We're waiting to get out of here. We're waiting to get out of here. We ain't around here distracted chasing vain vagina.
For real.
That's what this place hates. It hates that we're not falling victim to the temptations.
For real, man.
You know? Women hate that we're great. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. You hate that I'm great, but you want a great man?
Yep.
So you're intimidated by greatness. Good. Good. Be intimidated by it.
Yeah.
You know? Because we're superior.
So this plays.
And we're not even wicked with the power.
Of course
That's
not.
the craziest.
Of course not.
I was talking last night to this young Jake, and even his own mother was like, you better listen to that man. See?
For real, man. And that's one thing too. Babylon, it wants to close your mind.
Yes.
It wants to keep your mind isolated on the now and the carnal.
You close your mind and open your legs.
There you go. They don't want you to imagine.
Right.
Like, they don't want you to, to
Think past.
Exactly, bro. But the scriptures say we got more coming. How should I say I go to prepare a place for you? We got planets we didn't even see yet.
Wow.
You know, Esau think he discovered everything, but come on, bro. Said I have not seen and ear has not heard. You know, so we have a very, very, just
Vast
bro. Everything
of existence
man,
coming.
I can't even, bro.
You can't put it
express.
because it said it hasn't come into your mind.
Yeah.
So we can't even fathom the beauties, the feeling, the spirit of it. You know, right now we're just behind enemy lines. So you're seeing POWs cry out to their power.
So just like Paul Tahar said, we gotta get used to that power.
Yep.
You know,
Yep.
we got to get used to it.
Yep.
It's gonna be something new.
Yep.
You know, it's gonna be like actual heaven on earth.
Yep.
Paradise.
Yep.
Eden. That's what the earth is. No, Eden means paradise.
It was created to be that way.
Yeah, that's right.
It was created to be a paradise. You
For real.
know.
For real.
That's why lately, I had said this thought to myself. I can't remember. You know how you'll say things and forget it. But I said this thought came to my mind. I said to enjoy life, I had to go back to nature.
Yo, for real, man.
Bro, I've been watching birds.
Yeah.
Like nature, animals. You know what I mean? Like, cause it's like everything else is terrible for our spirit.
Yeah.
You know, like I enjoy children because they're just so innocent.
Yep.
Like, what? You want a cookie?
Yep.
Let's get you a cookie, man.
Right. And that's all they want.
That's all they
They don't
want.
want nothing else.
But then it's like you deal with people. Now the cookie's laced. She's lying. This nigga's ready to rob you. It's like, God damn, bro.
Yeah.
You people just gotta go.
Yeah, man.
You gotta be beaten to dust.
Yeah. But that's why we need Yahushua to return.
Yes.
You know, that's why we got to be in power. Because right now, the world's in shambles because Esau's in power.
Yes.
So everything's upside down.
Yes.
So the Lord's people have to be in power so that way the world can be at peace.
Yes.
Forever. You know?
Because this ain't it, bro. This ain't it.
This hell, man. You can go outside and die. You know, you can get shot. You know, you can die of a sickness. You know, not saying, you know, the Most High forbid, but this place is it's the broad gate. You know, so this place got to go. Yahushua said, if this place were to keep going, no flesh shall be saved.
Nope. And you
know?
see it now with the AI centers. The AI centers are killing everybody. You know?
Yeah, bro.
Keep reading.
Back in Numbers 24:19, it says, out of Jacob.
What's up, brother? How you doing?
How you doing? What's up?
Huh? Oh, okay. Yeah, this is, this caught your eye right here. You know who that is? Oh, so you know. So you know that our Savior's not a so-called white man? Good. Because that's one of the first tools he used to enslave us. And then he took our book, the Bible. I don't know where your belief is, but we are the true biblical Israelites. So the old covenant and the new covenant, that's only for us. Salvation is only for the Israelites. So we're in the end days right now, which is equated to the days of Noah. And with it being the days of Noah, there's going to be a destruction that's going to happen like in the days of Noah. But the destruction that the Bible tells us is going to be nuclear.
Yep.
Like right now, you see the U.S. and Israel waging war with Iran. That's a part of biblical history, or that's a part of biblical prophecy, because Russia in the Bible is mentioned. They're going to ally with Iran, and the third war is going to happen, and they're going to destroy America.
Yep.
But before they destroy America by nuclear fire, they will implement the mark of the beast. Do y'all know what the mark of the beast is?
Yeah.
What's the mark of the beast? What is it though? Because it said you can't buy or sell without that mark. So what is it? See, we have to know these things. If we believe in God, we go to church, we have the Bible.
Right there, what you showing?
Yep, that's the mark right here. The RFID chip is the mark of the beast that they already have right now.
I've seen some people using that in a different country. They can't even get into a source like Aldi and stuff like that unless they have the
Boom.
chip inside.
Boom. So what's going to happen, they're going to do that here. So you have to deny that even up to death. They're going to put some of us to death by denying it. But we're going to live. We're going to live.
Because we live eternally with God.
Right. And that kingdom will be here on earth. Like it says in the Lord's Prayer, let it be done on earth as it is in heaven. So the kingdom of heaven will be on earth, and we're going to be ruling in it.
Can I, dang, I left my phone. Take a picture of that.
Yeah. Here you go. Yep. Make sure you take a picture of that. And only Israelites, salvation's only for Israelites.
That's right.
Africans are going to go into slavery. Chinese people are going into slavery.
Do y'all have a social media handle?
Huh?
Like, do y'all have like a social media handle?
Yeah. Yeah. We're on YouTube right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, YouTube?
Yep.
Like,
Great
what's the channel
Millstone.
name?
Great Millstone.
Yep.
So that, yeah, so we just search it on YouTube. Get it.
Great Millstone. Hebrew Israelites. But guess what? Guess what? Soon the internet, they're gonna shut that off. There's also a famine of the word where you won't be able to get it. This is how cold the Lord is. That's why he said, seek him while he may be found. This is where the Lord is right now. But the Lord's also gonna take his men off of the street, and you're gonna see the judgment. Like you see right now how society is. This is the worst it's ever been. This is the worst, but that's because it's the days of Noah. You got something?
Yeah, I got a few.
Read it.
Like this is Amos 8 and verse 11.
Perfect.
Behold, the days come, saith the Lord power,
Yep.
that I will send a famine in the land,
Of what?
not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord.
See? Hearing the word. Is that your husband? Okay. So hearing the word. So the word ain't in there because it tells you the,
It's in the spirit. It's not.
but it's in the book first. But it comes with a spirit because they don't say that in the church.
Nope.
They're not. The church ain't warning you about the mark of the beast. The church ain't prophesizing America's gonna be destroyed. The church ain't telling so-called black and brown people they're the Israelites. The church is showing you white God still, and everything's okay. But the Bible has something completely different because the Bible said that they would preach another Jesus.
Yep.
So you have to be mindful that there are demons out here working on people to keep you lost, to keep you through, to keep you destroyed. Read that.
This is, I keep going in Amos.
Read that one more time.
Gotcha. This is back in Amos chapter 8 and verse 11. Excuse me, bro. My bad.
It's all good.
And it says, behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that I will send a famine in the land,
Yep.
not a famine of bread,
Yep.
nor a thirst for water.
But there is coming a famine of bread. There is right now, America on standstill holds the equivalent of 3 days of food in a store. With the issues with Iran right now, that's called a ripple effect because the price of oil keeps changing.
Yep.
Oil is the vein of the economy. So when you cut that vein off, the economy dies. See, America hasn't fully felt it yet, but right now things are slowly increasing. So it seems like everything's normal, but all it's gonna take is one attack, lights going out, something happened to a major political figure,
Yep.
and they're gonna shut this shit down.
Yep.
And you're gonna see a different version of white people that you didn't know existed that was only found in the books.
Yeah.
They're about to show you they really hate niggas.
Yep.
Why did y'all put y'all set here?
Well, right here, this is the first underground railroad station of Rochester. Did you know that? This church right here was the first underground railroad station, and we did a documentary years ago. So now we come out here sometimes just to teach, because we usually teach on Main Street, but it's so bad, it's so corroded that now we have to go to a byway just to teach so that people could still learn online. So it's not that because this church was there or that was there.
No, I thought maybe I was asking because it's no people they can see, and it's very important.
Well, but it's online.
Yeah.
So we got all these. Yeah, everyone's online watching.
On social media.
Yep. No good. Don't.
I don't.
Yep.
This is Amos 8 and verse 12.
It is. Oh, and God's name is Yahweh. The true name of the Heavenly Father, who you know is God, his name is Yahweh, because you have God of war, God of this. God just means power. So you have to call on his name. The Israelites, Moses wasn't calling them God. That's why you have the tetragrammaton, YHWH. It's a tetra 4 grammaton letter. The 4 letters representing the true name of the Heavenly Father is Yahweh. And Jesus means earth pig in Latin, earth dirt. His name's Yahweh Shai. So you have to repent to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai while you still can before the evil day gets here. Because it's about to get really bad. You're going to see a different version of people very soon, even the ones you go to church with.
Yep.
I've already been seeing that, but have a blessed day.
You too.
Yep.
All right.
Amos 8 and verse 12, and it reads, and they shall wander from sea to sea.
Boom. Where were they? Remember they were right here?
Yep.
Wait a minute. They said something about Main Street. Let's go to Main Street.
Yep.
See?
Yeah, bro.
That nigga had demons on him.
You've seen it, right?
Yeah, that nigga, that was a demon.
He was going back and forth.
Yeah, that was a demon. He
Yeah.
he could be a Hamite.
Yeah, bro.
She might be married to a black ass Hamite.
Yeah.
Cause that's a Jake. You could
She's
tell
Jake.
she was a Jake woman, but that nigga's probably. That's why in the spirit I said Africans are going into slavery,
Yeah.
nigga.
And after you said that,
Yeah, that nigga
See, but-
skedaddled with that stupid ass
yeah.
outfit on.
But Hebrews 4 and 12, you know that the words a cup passes flesh.
Yep.
You know it says it gets to the intents of the heart.
You could tell that was a proud nigga, bro.
Yeah, bro.
You could tell that was and see a lot. Hey, but that's y'all lot. You got a lot of women gonna die with they wicked men.
Yep.
You know, this is why, brothers, Now you see Isaiah 4:1.
Yeah.
Isaiah 4:1 is so easy to see, man. And some of them women are gonna be because their man got put to death.
Exactly.
That nigga died.
Yeah, bro.
Where's your husband? He died.
Or even Second Esdras 15, I believe. It
The
says,
virgin shall mourn.
because they have no bridegroom.
And we've been calling it. That's a fucking African church.
Yeah.
We've called
That's
that.
a spirit, bro.
That's a spirit. We called that, bro.
Yeah.
You said that nigga came out with his paper mache hat. He looked so stupid.
You showed him on the
I
screen?
had to show. I had to show y'all brothers. You know.
I even seen him walk up.
I saw him.
Damn.
I peeped it.
Okay.
But she's the reason why they stopped. But you need to know the truth, sister.
Yeah. For real.
Read that again, bro.
Back in Amos, excuse me.
Isaiah 4:1 is so easy to see. Brothers, just stay locked in. Just stay locked in. Don't play the game with them. Don't be letting these bitches tease you, toy with you, you know? We're the gods, okay?
Real.
Don't be letting these future concubines, you know, don't give your strength over to them, you know? They all watching. You're watching right now. We know you're watching out there, and none of you can do nothing about it. This is the Lord's show, bro.
Yeah.
This is Yahweh Bashem El Shai's movie, and you're in it.
Yep. Amos 8 and 12, and they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east.
Yep, just like that was a great example.
Yeah.
That was a great example. Keep going.
And says they shall.
Because she goes, why aren't y'all, what are we going to get? Fucking some vagabonds and deerlicks?
Right.
What are we going to get? Some loud, bull dyke with tarot cards? Remember?
Yeah.
Bitch had tarot cards. You know? She said, why you right here? Then we had to put it. See, the basic knowledge that the Lord has given us is astronomical to an average Jake. What? See? So, brothers, the Lord is giving it to us. Now we got to hold on to it.
Right.
You know?
Retain it.
Retain.
It's like how a championship fighter got to retain his championship.
Yep.
He got to defend it.
Yep.
You know? Back in Amos 8 and verse 12, and
That
it says,
ruined that Hamite's day.
Yeah.
I don't care if
Yeah.
he's Jake. He's a Hamite to me.
Yeah.
He's a nigger to
Yeah.
me.
Well, you gotta look, because Jakes that are amongst different nations, they don't know they're Jakes.
Yeah.
So they look at themselves as heathen.
Yep.
You
And
know,
then they think that they're better than you as that heathen.
Exactly.
Like a Nigerian, that nigga thinks he's better than us.
Yep.
You know? You ever hear, you know what Nigerian's native tongue is? It's fucking Ebonics.
That's what he sounded like he was speaking.
It's Ebonics. It's a broken dialect that survived because of the colonialism. So you Nigerians need to shut the fuck up too, man. There's too much pride in earth, man. You know? Humility will save you.
Yeah, well,
Humility will spare your life. At least she was humble. But that's why, because she was kind of talking to my son. I was like, is this your husband?
Yeah.
Then we need to talk to this nigga.
that nigga was going back and forth.
Yeah, he didn't know what the fuck he wanted.
He was coming and going.
Yeah.
And it says, they shall run to and fro
Yep.
to seek the word of the Lord.
Oh my God, and it ain't gonna be, these niggas, they're gonna lose it.
Yeah.
Hair half done. You know what I mean? They're gonna one boot on. It ain't gonna be just let me look, cause the wicked flee when no parent pursue it. You got that handle, nigga. Listen now.
Yeah. So if they try to seek the word in that time,
Woo.
then that means right now in this time when nothing's going on, that means that they knew.
Yep.
You know?
Oh, it says how they say they haven't heard.
Right.
Heard.
They know.
And the Lord put us here. You know what I mean?
But look, they still came up.
And they still see. It says a house on a hill can't be hid.
For real.
You know?
Going to highways and byways.
Yep.
Just the byway.
Yeah, and we're on the highway of the internet.
Yeah.
Which is more people watching online than they would be in front of us.
Yeah. And it's crazy too because this is actually a busy byway.
Yeah, it is.
You know?
They all look, and they all got this same look.
Yeah.
You see them?
Yep. As soon as they see that says Ray Berger a poster.
That's where they all go to. That's where the black woman, her eyes go right there. Why is there horns on this white
Yeah.
man?
Like
You
the
know?
one time that black nigga was in the car, who was on Main Street, he said, "Why you got horns on Jesus?"
There you go.
But see, that's a deception.
The Lord created that sign.
Yeah. For real.
Everything you see that we hold as our camp, the Lord gave us all this.
Yeah.
There's a reason why we speak the way we speak, the scriptures we read, the places we're at. This is all Yahweh Bashem El Shai's preference.
Right.
I'll choose my shepherds according to my heart.
Yep.
You know?
And it reads, Amos 8 and 12, they shall run to and fro
Yep.
to seek the word of the Lord.
Panicking.
Woo.
Panicking.
Man.
He was right here. just losing
Yeah.
it. Just losing it. See?
Around the corner.
Mhm.
Let's try over there.
Yep. Yep.
Fuck, wrong street.
Yep. You got men and
Yeah.
women leaving each other
Mm-hmm.
because we're entering a time of survival. So when you bring the moment of life or death before someone, they are going to carry themselves in a different manner. And a lot of times a woman ain't gonna worry about that family or the loved one. And then the man, he might try to do this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Everybody's just gonna be in straits. Everyone's gonna be in straits. I just want to see what that said. Trump and Iran.
Oh, uranium.
We got to go to Jeremiah 50 after.
Oh,
but
yeah, yeah.
Let's hit these points.
Yeah, yeah.
It's all good.
Oh, I got finished numbers too.
Okay.
And it says, verse 12, they shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord and shall not find it.
Boom. Where's that camp?
Bro,
Where is it? Where are they? You know?
come on, man.
Where are they?
Just like how old boy, the book of Eli was trying to get the scriptures.
And then when he found it, it was Braille.
Yep.
Because it wasn't formed. He couldn't understand it anyways.
All right. Back in Numbers real quick.
Yeah, just finish that.
Then to Jeremiah.
Yeah, but
Okay.
did you finish Psalm? You didn't finish Psalms 50.
No, I didn't finish that.
You got to do that because then Jeremiah 50 is kind of where it's all going to lead to now.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Back in Psalms 50 and verse, where is that? 18.
You finished Numbers by
Oh,
Amalek?
okay.
Remember?
Oh, my bad, yeah.
Just to clear that one out. Then we go back to Psalms, and then we go to Jeremiah.
Okay. All right. Back in Numbers 24 and verse 19. Out of Jacob come he that shall have dominion, and shall destroy him that remaineth of the city. And when he looked on Amalek,
Uh-oh.
he took up his parable and said, Amalek was the first of the nations, but his latter end shall be that he perish forever.
Woo!
Man, that's beautiful, bro.
Man,
That's
that hamburgers.
Yo, and I just heard that song by a few days ago.
Come on,
Bro,
see?
come
Rabbi
on, man.
Finkelstein.
Yeah, yup.
I remember that because I was still in the world.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, I was still in the world, and I was like, what?
Bro, yeah.
When I found out, bro,
When I first found that shit out, yo, that was disgusting, bro.
I found that out, bro, and that changed my life. I said, no more McDonald's in this house ever again.
Ever again.
And what you think the woman did when we had a little outing? The first thing this fucking demon did was feed everybody McDonald's. Oh my God, bro.
Man.
Oh my God. Just the level of wickedness that we have experienced even in our own walk is astounding.
Yeah, bro.
You know, we're not even speaking about what you got to do to be famous.
Ah.
This is just poor people with Satan. You know what I mean? Imagine, you know what I mean? This is just poor people with demons. Damn.
It's crazy, bro. Back in Psalm 50
Yep.
and verse
16 again.
verse 16. But unto the wicked, the Most High said,
The wicked is Esau, Edom, the so-called white man and woman, your local pastor, you know, your local nurse,
yep.
all those demons. Esau's a demon. The Lord has to blind your eyes not to see how evil Esau is.
Your next door neighbor.
Yep.
But right though, exactly. The Lord definitely got to not be dealing with you
Yep.
for you not to be see Esau's evil.
All my Edomite neighbors have been demons,
Yeah,
man.
bro.
Every single one have been demons. I caught this nigga, I didn't even know he was secretly calling the housing manager on me. And all he could have been like, whatever, it wasn't even an issue. Whatever it was,
Yeah.
we could have resolved it.
Yeah.
And it's not even like, you know, I live a wild life, but that's how Esau is. That nigga will smile with you. You will tell him what's going on, and then he'll go to the next Edomite and throw you under the bus. I be dealing with shit like that at work. I was dealing with one Edomite. I was like, yeah, blah, blah, blah. And then we're going to blah, blah, blah. And then like 10 minutes later, another Edomite that's above him was like, basically, what did he do? How did he? I'm like, I already let the nigga know what's going on. So why would you go to him still? Because he's a devil.
Devil.
Because they're fucking devils,
You're
man.
not gonna, just like Haman.
Yep.
You know, Haman wrote that letter to exterminators.
Yep.
You know, even when Mordecai didn't bow to him,
Yep.
he got pissed off.
Yep.
But he didn't go to Mordecai and say, hey, man, he didn't go face to face like a
Right,
man.
exactly.
He did it behind our backs.
Exactly.
That's the devil for you.
Exactly. Another Edomite did that too. We caught his ass.
Look what he did to Gad.
Yep.
You know, Issachar. Look what he did.
Yep.
Judah, you know?
Yep.
He'll speak peace to you in front of your face, but then when you turn around, stab you right in the back.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah, like that Pocahontas story.
Yeah.
They did her filthy.
Yeah, bro.
I believe she actually died of a sexually Transmitted.
wow.
Yeah, they did her filthy, bro. Because there was like 2 stories when I was growing up. She was actually like fat and toothless. You know, they say all these things. Nah, we found out basically Esau was running through her, man. Then they brought her back to wherever they went, turned her out. You know?
Man, it's crazy, man.
See?
Man.
They'll turn your ass clean out, man. They'll do whatever they want to you.
Well, Sirach 13, it says that if he see a prophet for thee, he will use thee.
Yep.
But then after he done with you, he spit you right out.
Yep.
You know? That's the devil for you, man.
Yep.
He plays dirty.
Yes.
He plays very dirty.
He plays very, very dirty. He's a veteran at wickedness. His native tongue is lies. His language is lies.
Yeah. Back in Psalm 50 and 16, it says, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes?
Oh, look, Elder Pastar's video, Isaiah 4 and 1.
Spirit.
That's a spirit.
Call all you have about Shema Shai. Dash.
A woman in the right spirit is just hoping she's picked. Not she's the only. No, you better hope that you're on the boat too.
Just like we hope.
Yep.
We hope that we're delivered.
Yep.
That we're part of the elect.
Yep.
You know, because we're the Lord's woman.
The problem is the world hates that we're the prize.
Yep.
But you've been the prize this whole time. Y'all all had your turn.
Right.
You've all had your turn.
Real, man.
You didn't get enough?
Real.
Ladies' night wasn't enough?
Thirsty Thursdays.
It wasn't enough? God damn.
Bro.
Selfish, covetous. You got it, bro.
And it says, but that's why we're going back to the ancient way.
Exactly.
We're going back to the way it's supposed to be.
Exactly.
Where men, righteous men, Israelite men are going to be ruling. You know? The elect men. And it says, or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth, seeing that thou hatest instruction,
Yep.
and castest my words behind thee. When thou sawest a thief, then thou consentedest with him,
Babylonians.
and hast been partaker with adulterers. Thou givest thy mouth to evil, and thy tongue frameth deceit.
Remember that Mo Amalek? He said, we don't need God.
Yeah. Yep.
I want to mention it again because the founder of Zism was an atheist.
Yep.
That shit don't even make sense. So Esau is naturally profane, man. That's why he's just, the world's end, this nigga's on a bike ride with fucking leggings on.
Oh, shit.
You know what I mean? But he's not going to ride off into the sunset because these 2-time losing Edomites here in America, which is Babylon, they don't even know that their own elites sold them up Schitt's Creek without a paddle.
Yeah.
They don't even know. You Americans don't even know you're just fucking pawns for Amalek's nation.
Yeah.
You know?
Real.
What do you say? When one of the Amalek said something about the American soldiers like a dumb pawn, you know?
Pawn, yeah.
They don't give a shit about you, man. They don't give a shit about you. So when Esau, because right now Esau's starting to kind of wake up, like, wait a minute, because that whole military merger, they're like, wait a minute, what's going on? I thought we were sovereign. Why are we? Because you're finding out that this whole American dream was exactly that. You had to be asleep to believe it.
It's a scam.
It's a scam.
Scam, bro.
You got scammed because even Lyndon B. Johnson said, if we can make the lowest loser white man believe he's better than the best colored man, he won't even realize we're stealing from him. Shit, he'll give us his money. So you Americans, you Edomites in America, you don't even know you got a bigger problem than YNs.
Oh, yeah.
You got a bigger problem than black women twerking in the club and rap. You got a bigger problem, okay? And it's your own fellow counterpart.
Yep. But that's Esau.
Red horse.
There you go, his spirit. He's always warring with himself.
Yep.
You know? World War 3.
Yep.
Edomites versus Edomites.
Yep.
You know, of course, heathens too, but Esau's the main component in that, in this final battle. Or should I say prophecy. Back in Psalm 50 and verse 20. Thou sittest and speakest against thy brother. Thou slanderest thy own mother's son.
See, they're all, and get ready for the accusations too.
Yeah.
Accusation.
Yep.
You got that Rabbi Amalek Malwan vocab. He's got a video, I guess, coming on the 26th of Islam.
That's today.
Oh, see, Islam, Israelites, Moors. Like, what the fuck? Because he's merging.
Yep.
The Muzini Pike Plan, Zism, Islam. So they're all getting ready to merge us. Oh, IUIC says Islam is our brothers. Them niggas, are they've been what's that term?
They've been juiced up with some money.
They've been
they got their pockets greased up.
Yeah,
They took the bag, bro.
IUIC is an equivalent of the modern day Black Panther Party.
Yeah.
There's a
They
modern
took
day,
the
yeah,
bag.
I don't trust IUIC. Now, can there be some sincere believers? Of course.
Of course.
But this organization of what you know as IUIC, I don't trust it not one fucking bit. I wouldn't you fucking catch me marching with them in the street, holding Ephraim. The fuck, I'm standing in the middle of the street, it's hot. This nigga's yelling, Kaiser King. Fuck out of here, man.
Hey, personal testimony. When I first came to the truth, there was always the notion of IUIC being the wicked scribes and Pharisees. You know, it's always the notion of them being evil. And I was like, who's IUIC? Who's that? Then, brother told me, and then it's like, oh shit, that's them. And then first coming in, it's like, why are you dancing on white and black towels? You know?
Saying kings are in the building.
Yeah, so you guys you've been sold out.
Yeah. Why don't y'all talk about Masonry, Illuminati?
Yep.
Because for me, I went to ISBK because they were the only ones physically in the city I was in. And yo, I went up in that shit knowing I wasn't gonna go. I knew I wasn't gonna. I was the only one in the class. And the first question they said in class said, "What's the mark of the beast?"
Yeah.
That's the first thing I asked. And then and then I was like, "How you feel about Freemasons?" So I was low key. I was kind of deep. You know what I mean? I was like, "Yeah, I can't go to that again. I get the wrong name, the wrong address."
Good.
I tried to leave. He was like, "We'll give you a ride home." I had him drop me off at the wrong spot. I was standing at the door fumbling my keys.
Right.
He left, and I dipped off. I dipped out of there, bro.
That's wisdom.
Call
You
lawyer,
don't know
bro,
what
some
these
shit.
niggas are involved in. You know,
Oh, and then when I went to their camp, they had like a triangle or they had a Freemason emblem on their camp van.
Bro,
And this was Syracuse ISUPK, and there's no longer a ISUPK in Syracuse.
wow.
So if it's of men, it will come to naught.
The Lord wasn't dealing with you niggas.
Nope.
You see?
And we had a council, ISBK member here in Rochester, when he had actual real life issues going down.
came to us.
And he came to us about it. And we consoled that man while some Camel Joe mean grilling nigga was in the driver's seat looking at us like, nigga, you don't even know us. You don't even know us, and you looking at us like you ready to kill us. But that's the fruit.
Yeah. And like you said earlier, of course there's a sincere, jakes amongst these groups like like that brother that he came up to, he was seeking, counsel. But like you said, the comfort, the water. But the other guy that was in the van, looked grilling us and shit, But it just goes to show that
He looked like the nigga that killed Patrick Swayze in Ghost.
Oh my God.
Didn't he?
The Spanish nigga. Yeah.
Jorge.
But it goes to show that these other Jakes in these camps, they're zombies.
Well, they don't
They're
got the
robots.
fruit of the spirit, which is gentle,
Yep.
long-suffering, meekness.
Yep.
So they don't got that spirit on them, but it's a lot of man-pleasing.
Yep.
Officer of 50,000. Where the fuck the 50,000 at?
Yep.
It's all a facade, man. It's all fluff.
Yep.
What you get?
Quick precept.
Yep.
This is the book of Acts. Real quick. Acts 5 and verse.
Some good precepts.
Let's start at let's start at 36. Acts 5 and 36. For before these days rose up Thaddeus, boasting himself to be somebody, to whom a number of men, about 400, joined themselves.
And probably 399 of them were women. I'm serious, y'all. Yo, women love fake shit, bro.
Yo, women are fake.
They're fickle as fuck.
But they be
Shut
so
up.
fake to you.
Shut your ass up. That's why y'all gotta be in subjection.
They'll be amongst themselves.
And they hate each other.
And still, women are, so fake.
Y'all better love our directness.
But that's Esau.
That's
Esau's
Esau.
fake too.
Yep.
Back in love our directness. That's right. Back in Acts 5 and 36, to whom a number of men, about 400, joined themselves.
Yeah, like one of these camps. They pop up, they're banging on Esau, and then they're gone. See? Keep going.
It says, who was slain, and all as many as obeyed him were scattered.
So he got bodied.
Damn.
The Lord judged him, and then smite the shepherd. So you should be expecting judgment on some of these false prophets out here.
Well, look at Sakari.
Oh, shit.
Sakari, bro.
Yo.
Look at happened to Alazar, Deacon. What's the other nigga's name?
Hassad.
You don't see Taz anymore.
Damn, I was rooting for Taz too.
You
Because sometimes you be like, man, he seems sincere.
Right.
And then every time, it's like that. It's like every time you think they take 2 steps forward, Like USA take 5 steps back.
Yeah, bro.
It's like, damn, bro.
And let's also remember when a few years ago they was sent down in that room. So it was Alizar talking about the actual Sakari.
He said, "We them niggas."
Yeah, he said the Sakari was some greasy, grimy niggas, and he said, "We them niggas." We may say nigga, but we don't refer to ourselves as niggas. Exactly.
That's it's very degrading.
It's a derogatory term.
Like when you hear Jake woman, she be like, "Yeah, me and my nigga, bitch."
Yeah, bro.
I ain't no fucking nigga for one.
For real, bro.
You know?
That's a fucking byword.
But
Excuse my language.
it is, because it shows you in their mind. So I'm not a sir. I'm not a man.
Yeah.
Do you call Esau nigga? You know what I mean? No. See, it's so low here that our spirits is screaming out, man. It's just so base, and we don't want no part of it.
For real.
You know?
Back in Acts 5 and 36, it says, and all as many as obeyed him were scattered
good.
And brought to naught.
That's why in the wilderness, the Lord through Moses said, "Flee ye the tents of these wicked men or be consumed with them."
Yeah.
Just like either, what he say in Players Club, anybody that don't want to die, get out.
Yep.
Right?
For real.
Anybody that don't want to die, you should leave right now. You know?
Mm-hmm.
So if you out there in them other camps, if you don't want to die, leave IUIC. If you don't want to die, leave ISUPK. If you don't want to die, leave BOW. Because them niggas bow to Baal. They just did a new video saying the mark of the beast ain't the chip. Ain't nobody even worried about you, man.
What is it then?
Right. Fucking losers. False shepherds, man. I couldn't, bro. I'd lose it. If I was amongst them, I'd get fucking mad.
Bro, I see why the Lord says that false prophets are going to be destroyed.
I see why he flipped tables and whipped niggas.
For real, man.
Because you get to a point, because there's a lot of Jakes that shouldn't be in the position that they're in.
It's crazy.
You know?
So, okay, if the mark of the beast ain't the chip, then what were you saying it was when you was in the truth?
Like the Hamite.
Right. Exactly.
It's not your area code, nigga. What is the mark? Remember, in the spirit said, how do you buy and sell with it?
Even his wife knew what the chip was, but he didn't know.
This nigga probably here on a work visa.
Come on, man. Back in Acts 5 and 30.
But because that's what I was saying. I'm like, it's like, okay, you come from the church, but how can you be apprehensive of hearing this when you ain't hearing it in there?
Exactly.
You ain't hearing that in there. So how can you, that's a demon on you, because Satan cometh immediately. So it's like, you ain't been hearing this in your church, but then you want to say something about hearing it in our church.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's why you got to be careful and not give the sacrifice of a fool.
Yep. Seriously. Acts 5 and 37. After this man rose up, Judas of Galilee, in the days of the taxing, and drew away much people after him, he also perished. And all, even as many as obeyed him, were dispersed. And now I say unto you,
Sakari, like you just said. So everybody that was with Sakari, asking if they can heat up their baby's baba on the Sabbath, now got scattered. Remember that?
Yeah.
He told her that she can't give her baby a warm bottle.
That's crazy.
This faggot ass nigga, man.
I would have told you. Yeah.
Fucking piece of shit. And I've been chilling, but that nigga Alizar is a fucking piece of shit, man.
He's still doing shit.
What a piece of shit. You are king of the 2/3. Your father's a faggot.
Yep.
You were born on Halloween. You know what I mean? Like, you should hate evil vehemently, man.
And then he came back out a couple months ago trying to talk shit.
Yeah.
Again, remember?
And but our elders
came out of nowhere.
It's your fault.
Bro, you got daddy. You still have daddy issues.
Yep.
You know, you was never reborn, bro.
Nope, you were never reborn. That's why the spirit got you right out of Great Millstone. The fuck away from the brothers, man.
Crazy.
We don't need niggas like that around us.
You know? And these are the same guys that don't believe in the resurrection, you know? Excuse me. These are the same guys that don't believe that that Yahushua is, you know,
the pastor?
Yeah.
Yeah, he says it's just a lamb's dinner.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
I was referring to the Sadducees in the scriptures when they said they don't believe in resurrection.
Yep.
You know. Back in Acts 5 and verse 38. And now I say to you, refrain from these men and let them alone.
And he's talking about the apostles.
Yeah.
So if like for Christians, if we're not, if you know what I mean, refrain from us then. Why do you keep doing videos? Why is all the vocab videos with Israelites or Islam? Leave us alone then.
Right.
If this is nothing, if this is just another kooky you know, crazy. Why even bother it?
Right.
Why even? You don't go up to a crazy homeless person.
Exactly.
Leave that crazy nigga alone, man.
That's why you calling cops.
See?
You come up because at this point it's harassment.
Well, you know what it's showing? It's the elite showing their hand.
Yeah.
When vocab goes to London, when you got videos and, you know, that's the elite showing their hand by who they're funding, okay?
Yep.
Even the Poverty Law Center, they got audited because they were funding KKK.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, we ain't surprised, man. Y'all all losing anyways, though. You know? You got Judah being roused up, ready to crack heads. You got Esau. He's saying he ain't holding the door open for his white women no more. They're done. You got your president. He's fucking doped up and smells like piss. What's Nero in his last days? He had it's called a malodorous smell, which basically it's like fecal and urine.
Ugh.
So they're saying Trump, he smells like piss.
Ugh.
And then when you see him, he's and it was amazing. He's doped up. They're keeping him doped up.
That's Nero.
They're keeping him doped up, bro.
Damn.
It's over.
Yeah, it's done.
It's over. They use Kamala to get as many women as possible into politics.
Y'all expose yourself.
Yep. Y'all got exposed with your I voted sticker. We're all here now. We're here now. Now we're waiting for the next big thing. Something major is about to happen. Something very big is going to happen, you know? And the Lord going to be with us, you know? Humbly speaking, they hem us up. They arrest us. Even if you're watching now, you losers, we're still going to be ruling.
Yep.
We're gods.
Yep.
You humans, we're gods. We created Earth.
Yep.
We created Earth. Fuck your money, man.
For real.
The fuck is an American flag, bro? You people are actually psychotic in your mind. You're under a strong delusion.
Yep.
There's a spirit world. We're gonna live forever. Fuck you and diabetes, man.
For real.
Your sugar and shit. And what you think, you know, the CIA, whoever, they're gonna come in like, what, you gonna have some fucking weak Edomite men and women? And the Lord could have our eyes glow and just like Samson, the chains break.
For real, bro.
And then we still walk. Come on, where we gotta go? What are you gonna do then?
For real.
Fuck out of here, man.
Power's coming.
Power's coming, bro.
Come on,
Power's
man.
coming.
It's about to be a whole Esau thing. He about to have a great reset. Nah, the Lord is about to bring his reset.
Just like days of Noah.
For real.
It was a hard
A
reset.
hard reset.
It was a hard reset,
That was with
bro.
water that time.
Yep.
It was with fire.
Yep.
Woo.
Let's go. More fire. I've been saying when I send up prayers, I add Iwad. Because judgment's already happening.
Yeah.
But send more.
Yeah. I wide Ashim.
More.
For real.
Keep going, brother.
Back in Acts 5 and 38, and the reason why I brought this out, because we talking about IUIC and ISBK.
Yeah.
It says, and now I say unto you, refrain from these men and let them alone. For if this counsel be or this work be of men, it will come to naught. But if it be of the Most High, ye cannot overthrow it, lest happily ye be found even to fight against the Most High.
Boom.
Come on.
Okay, you're not going to win. Prophecy doesn't have you winning in the end.
Just like like the movie Avengers Infinity Wars. What's his name? Doctor Strange talking to Iron Man, and he was like, basically, how many times do we win? He said 1 out of 1,000,000, basically. You know?
That witch.
Yeah.
That warlock.
So it goes to show that Esau, your loss is what's the word?
It's prophecy. It's
prophecy.
It's inevitable.
Yeah, thank you. That's the word.
It says the wicked. Can you get Job 20 before we go to Jeremiah 50? Because we finished Psalms 50, right? No.
Yeah. We want verse 21, and that's
Of what?
Psalms 50.
No. Can you get Job about the wicked?
Okay.
We'll
Gotcha.
just stick to that point.
Gotcha.
And then from there we go to Jeremiah.
Gotcha.
We'll go right because the reason why I wanted Psalms 50 to finish because it says I'll set them in order before your eyes.
Verse 21.
Yeah, but let's hit this point.
Okay.
Because the point is, at the end of the day, brothers, no matter what, it's already set up for the wicked to go down. So we're just waiting for the will of the Lord to fully commence on a scale that puts us in a better position that we are in now. It's something better's coming.
That's right.
You know? That's why all this is good news. You got people crashing out. You are crashing out. You're crying because our captivity's ended. That should offend you.
Yeah.
You know?
Job 20 and 4. Knowest thou not this of old.
Yep.
Since man was placed upon earth.
You were put here.
That's right.
Okay, you were put here. You see that? That's the problem with the pride of life on these vessels, is they're filled with so many demons that they're believing the possession that they have on them.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like you got women so through, they believe the demons on them. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like,
Right.
you mean to tell me you're out of shape and you chose to wear that? You got Satan on you then. Because
Yeah.
like, if you really were sober in the spirit, you'd cover up. You would change. But those are demons on people. That's what we're witnessing. We're witnessing of demonic energy on these people around us. You know?
And you know what it is too? It's that pride and ego.
Yep.
It's delusional.
Yep.
You know, but that's the demons on them.
Yep.
You know? It's like you trying to tell somebody that stink to take a shower, but they say no, they don't stink. It's
Yep.
like, bro, come on, man, you stink.
Let his ass be filthy still.
There you go. Job 20 and verse 5, that the triumphing of the
The
wicked.
triumphing, you know, triumphing over Gad, triumphing over Ephraim,
Yep.
Manasseh, Issachar, Judah, Benjamin, Levi, you know, triumphing in World War I, triumphing in World War II, thinking they will triumph in World War III. But that's the fool in Proverbs 14. The fool rages on,
Yep.
and you're done.
Yep.
That's the beauty of this. We're actually sitting back watching the Lord work.
Yeah.
You know, he said, wait upon me. I'm rising up to the prey.
Yep.
So something's got to happen to gather the world's army into the valley of Jehoshaphat. You know, something major, and then something else. It's going to all have to happen to where sides need to be picked.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah. It's gonna happen soon.
Just like World War II. Japan sided with like Hungary. So they said, let's bomb the Pearl, right? You know what I mean? When you look at it, so the victors of the Second War were who they allied with, you know?
Y'all all looking at that sign.
Yeah, all of them look just right at the sign. Nowhere else.
For real.
Good.
Back in Job 20 and 5, it says that the triumphing of the wicked is short.
Short. 15 minutes of fame. That's it, man. We're at the tail end. We're at the end of an age. We're actually at the end of an age.
Yeah.
You know?
And it says, and the joy of the hypocrite, but for a moment.
So the joy, the hypocrite, it does get to have that joy, but it's only for a moment.
Yeah.
So you can't get caught up in his hip hip hooray. You got to realize he's going down now. He's actually going down. He's actually losing. So like when you see like, you know, the vocab and all that, it's like, but you're an Edomite though.
Exactly.
Like you're an Edomite,
Either way, he's still going down, bro.
you know?
Doesn't matter.
Like lately, my spirit's been, I'm you know, out and about, you may see something you like. I'm gonna get that on the other side.
Exactly.
It ain't
Yo.
it ain't worth it getting here. But we're so close.
Yeah.
We're so close.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see you in a couple weeks.
Even yesterday, bro.
You know.
I seen a fine ass honey, and I said, man, I'm waiting to the king.
Yep.
I said, man, the king gonna be so beautiful, and that's just women.
Yep.
And
That's
gonna
just-
be, that's just- bro. That's just women. That's gonna be so minute.
That's just breathing.
That's going that come with it. It's like the toy you get come with the batteries.
Right.
You know.
Right.
Bro, we gonna get that by default.
Right.
That's what God given right to
Right.
have women.
Right.
But bro, we about to get spiritual power, flying, you know, everything, man.
No more
Bro.
death.
No more death, no more, bro. The Lord said, I shall give you the heathen for an inheritance. Come on, man. We're gonna get it all. And then
Yep,
some.
yep.
Planets, universes.
And Isaiah 60, it says basically we're gonna be astonished. Like,
Oh, yeah.
wow.
Yeah, bro.
You know? Because you gotta, if you will, we're gonna be in the kingdom with this consciousness.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like right now,
Yeah.
how you think, like
Yeah.
you thinking, you're getting ready to experience forever
Yeah.
with what you have now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I'm here.
In this realm.
I'm conscious.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm touching that.
Yes.
I'm flying.
Yes, bro.
You know?
Come on, man. It said that
You're like, where's Carter's He's on the moon. Well, what moon? I don't
Right.
know.
Right.
You know?
For real, man. Or like in Superman, you got different kind of suns. You got the natural, you know, the regular sun, the yellow sun. You know, it's gonna be beautiful.
You're right. Yep.
You
The
know?
blue sun.
Blue sun.
Yeah. Yep.
You know, so it's gonna be a major time because it says right now it says ye are gods, but we shall die like men.
Imagine
You know?
sitting at the bottom of the ocean, you know, if you will, and watching the sunrise.
Oh my goodness.
You know what I'm saying? Which you can't go all the way to the bottom because it's dark. But you know what I
Right.
mean? Imagine, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
just the things that we're getting ready to receive. And no one around us is thinking like that or wants that. They just want
Yeah.
the Cowboys game and LeBron You know what I mean? Which would he go to the 76ers?
Philly.
Which they're called Philadelphia 76ers because it's 1776 in Philadelphia when they signed that Declaration of Independence.
Yep.
That's why they're called the 76ers.
Yep.
1776ers.
Yep.
So a revolution is about to take place.
That's right. Back in Job 20, in verse 6, it says, though his excellency mount up to the heavens.
Yep. I landed on the moon.
That's pride, bro.
I landed on the moon.
Pride. He lied, man.
Yep.
And
Yep.
people believed it.
People believe that shit.
And that was in what? 1969.
Yep. The
You know?
year of the truth.
That's right.
A lot happened in 1969. They said that basically 1969 was a shift from the old America to the new America.
Wow.
Because in 1969 is when they created women were allowed to divorce men.
Damn.
Yeah. The Charlie Manson, Sharon Tate, Sacrifice,
Jackson 5.
Jackson 5, Sesame Street, Wendy's, Woodstock,
Yep.
Scooby-Doo,
Yep.
the internet. A lot of things happened in 1969. A lot.
And to top it all off, the truth. Dang, bro. 1969. And that was after the civil rights movement.
That was, yeah.
Oh, so that's
Yeah.
Black Panther.
1964, you still had the civil, you still had Eve getting milk thrown on her in the diner. And,
What's the movie? American History
yeah, he
X?
said, now you get a white woman's
He
job,
poured the
bitch.
milk in that- in
Yep.
the- yeah,
But
bro.
now look at her, you know? So you could really look and see Esau, he took our own people from us.
Yeah.
He took the woman from, ultimately, it's the curses. But when you look at a timeline, he took the woman, which is a new world order. He took the woman from us. He took our kids from us. Now the state raises the children. Now in California, when your child turns 12, you as a parent don't have access to the medical records of your own child. That's the new world order. The new world order is online. The NWO is online.
Yep.
It's here.
Yeah, everything.
It's here. You could see it on people, you know, how they act, how they carry themselves. Everyone's in the system now.
And even like the new generation, they can interact very well online, but in person, they're like robots.
Yep.
They can't speak to you. They'll have good communication skills.
And Esau did that to weaken them even more.
Yeah.
Because public school was set up to de-enlighten you.
Oh, yeah.
It was set up to deluminate you.
Yeah.
It was set up to turn you into a perfect slave, you know, in general. So that now that you have the internet, it just dumbed you down more. And then he gave you a little bit of AI so you can still look on paper that you're intelligent.
Damn, bro.
These dumbass people.
And now when somebody, hears the truth, in the words of the Lord, they have cognitive dissonance.
Yep.
So they can't get it because Esau has been. Oh, it says that. It says, the God of this world have blinded the minds of them that believe not.
Yep. Yep.
But back in Job 20 and verse 6, it says, and his head reached unto the clouds, yet.
But then I'll bring him down.
That's right.
Then I'll bring him down. See? So we're at the stage. You want to go to Jeremiah 15:22 now?
Yeah.
We're at the stage now of a pulling. The Lord is pulling him out of power. So don't get pulled out of this truth. You have to identify evil and wickedness and flee from that. You know what I mean? You got to really understand that these people, they're not set up to make you serve the Lord more. In actuality, these people are set up to cause you to fall out. You chase a woman and you think that bitch care if you serving the Lord?
Hell no.
Satan will use her to keep you busy as hell in the mind, following her. Then when you're out, she'll leave you as for the work boyfriend.
Yep.
I'm serious, man. It's evil out here. The broad gate is a weapon against us, man. We have to truly be on our P's and Q's, man.
Yeah.
This shit is trying to get us. It's trying to kill us.
Yeah. Don't expect nothing from the broad gate, man. Don't expect nothing from this world. It'll let you down.
Yeah.
Give you nothing but sorrow and
Yep.
distress.
Because that's what the confusion is. That's what people are chasing, confusion.
Yeah.
They're chasing the what if. They're chasing the maybe.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, man. This is Jeremiah 50 and verse 22. A sound of battle is in the land.
That's what you're here. It's nothing but rumors of war. And then now you add AI.
Oh, man.
You don't know what's true. You don't know what's not. And that's why, I noticed certain guys that may follow the doctrine of Great Millstone, sometimes they be posting shit that ain't even true. And I'm just thinking like, what are you fucking doing, bro? This is why, you know what I mean? Some people, there's a reason they're not around.
So I gotta fact check.
Yeah, you gotta fact check everything. You know, like, yeah, we want things to be true too, but if it ain't, it ain't.
Yeah.
You gotta wait. So there's a lot of things happening. But the biggest thing you have to stick to is the script. You gotta stick to the script.
Got to.
This is where it's gonna ultimately, you're gonna know yes or no. You know?
And it reads, it says, and of great destruction.
Yeah, great destruction. Babylon is going to be of a great destruction. We are literally standing what is soon to be destroyed. So why are we here? Because it says salvation shall come out of Babylon.
Right.
So we're waiting to be saved. You know?
Right.
We're waiting to be saved. I want to leave America, but we're staying here because we believe. That's why we ain't in Egypt saying shalom.
Right.
Remember that little Jake I showed you?
Yeah.
Hey, shalom, I'm in Egypt, y'all. Fuck you in Egypt for? Who told you shalom? And why'd you leave? You know?
Nigga, we already in Egypt.
Right, thank you. We're already here.
Going back there. The Lord already destroyed that place, bro.
And we're going to throw Hamites at the pyramids, too.
For real, man. Right.
You know?
Like, they gonna throw that nigga
Yeah, that
came
nigga
earlier.
with that paper mache hat
You
on.
have social media.
I hope a cop pulls him over.
And it says, Jeremiah 15:23.
That loud-ass outfit. I'm sorry. You got it, bro.
Right. Knowing him probably is Jake. You know Jake be gaudy.
We gonna see him in the kingdom.
Jake be gaudy and flashy, bro.
Yeah. That's our people.
Verse 23.
Well, I think Joseph had a colorful coat.
Yeah, his the coat. Yeah, the coat. Yeah.
You know?
Had all the colors on it.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Verse 23. How was the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken?
Boom. So the hammer is who? One of the unclean spirits in Revelations, which is the Washington, D.C., the military.
Yeah.
The military. Okay? Babylon is the hammer for Amalek.
Yeah.
You know?
Right, and they heavily operate through the military.
Yes.
You know, through all the wars.
Yes.
You know, that's why it's called banking wars.
Yes.
You know?
Exactly. Like when they went to Iraq, what'd they take? Gold. You know, the poppy fields. You know, that's why that in the movie Three Kings, that Ishmael was pouring oil down Mark Wahlberg's throat because he said, "Ain't this what you came here
That's
for?"
the spirit. I was literally just thinking about that movie.
Oh,
And
see.
he said, "What's wrong with Michael Jackson?"
Yeah, what's wrong with Michael Jackson? Why don't you
Right.
like him?
Yep.
Because you brothers got to understand, there's a whole other world out here. You know what I mean? Even the women across the world are different. You know, the people, how they conduct themselves. You got to understand, people, even Edomites in like Spain, they be laughing at Americans,
Yeah.
man.
They have culture.
They have culture.
But over here, it's
Corporation.
primitive. Corporation. It's primitive.
Corporation culture. They take corporation. You know?
Real.
That's this place is nothing but a big ass barcode.
Yeah. He commercialized everything.
Yes.
He commercialized sex. He commercialized, you know,
Talent.
Yeah, bro.
You know? Everything.
He exploits everything.
Everything.
Back in Jeremiah 15:23, how was Babylon become a desolation?
Because the people aren't thinking.
Yeah.
Even the Christians, they were up here talking. They are going to church and they not thinking this place is about to be destroyed.
Right.
You want to know when Jake has accepted this place is gonna be destroyed? When his ass leaves.
Yeah.
He like, hell no, let me get out of here.
Yeah.
I'm going to Japan.
Real.
Cause that's what I was gonna do. When I first learned the truth, I didn't know that you had to teach. So I was gonna go to Nicaragua. I got as far as California, and then the Lord said, nope, go back. I was like, oh, damn.
Damn.
I went all the way to California just to go an hour away to here in Rochester.
Like Jonah.
Yeah.
He tried to dig.
Yeah, I was trying to get out of
Nah,
here.
you gotta go back and prophesy, man.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna skedaddle.
Man.
You know?
But that's how it be. You know, the Lord directs man's steps.
Exactly.
You know? Back in and this proves this is not ancient Babylon, because ancient Babylon was never laid desolate. You know, this is talking about America.
Yeah, because even Daniel broke down the dream.
Right.
You know? And then what happened? Many tickle. And then Persia and the Medes, with a precision strike, overtook. And it's my block now. Like that movie City of Gods.
Yeah, City
they
of
all
Gods.
fought over that one apartment.
Yeah.
And it was whoever was ruling next.
Yep.
You know?
But the scriptures say that. Why do the heathen imagine a vain thing? Everybody thinks it's gonna be China or Russia next, or North Korea.
And none of them are trying to elevate so-called black people with their advancements.
Exactly.
No other nation Not even Africa.
Yep.
Akon, where you at?
Right.
Ain't nobody else saying, hey, you wild niggas in America,
Yep.
we're gonna fix you.
Yep.
But that there's a voice crying, right? Like the voice in the wilderness, there's a voice crying, and that's the Lord through the prophets telling his people to repent because the kingdom's nigh. See, we're our own nation. The nation of Moab is doing this. The nation of Edom is doing that. So what's the nation of the true Israelites doing? You're looking at it, you know?
And it reads, how is Babylon becoming desolation among the nations?
Among the nations.
That's fire.
So China is still gonna be standing when Babylon's destroyed, you know? Because my thing is, I'm thinking about when we fly down. Adon Ratazah, you know, I'm of the elect. You know, I pray we're of the elect. So I'm thinking when we get down, you know what I mean? You floating down.
New Jerusalem, man. Right.
I always think about standing over Kuwait laughing.
Right.
Like that, you know?
For real.
Throwing wolves at people.
Right. Didn't you tell me how Esau tried to extinct wolves recently?
Yeah. Yo, Esau tried to extinct
Yeah.
wolves because they said, well, they're a hunter and so are we.
That's crazy.
They
man.
say that's why it was a big deal when they brought wolves to Yellowstone.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. I didn't
man.
know that.
Demon.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah, bro. The wolves, the bison. You got lawful animals that are extinct now. You think you just supposed to eat chicken and beef bacon?
Right.
Bison is better than cows.
Yeah.
And they said we gotta kill Gad's food supply.
Bro. And they didn't even like eat it. They just killed it and left it there.
Yeah.
You know, it'd be one thing if you killed it and you took it, but you just left it there.
And
bro.
how'd you make that mound of skulls so high? You know what I mean? Like, you
Bro.
know how much skulls there had to be for it not to keep falling over?
Bro.
You know what I'm saying?
But that proves the Lord put that in Esau's spirit.
Destroy the earth.
He's a sword.
Yeah.
You know, he's the Lord's sword.
So he destroyed the earth and we're the world.
Right.
You know, and when you think
Yeah.
about it, it makes sense.
Yeah.
He's destroying the earth because he didn't make it.
Yeah.
He's trying to destroy a world that he didn't create.
Oh, real quick, I gotta get a quick precept.
Yep.
Excuse me. Slakia. It's in Revelation or is it in Daniel?
Oh, what? Destroy 11:18?
Yeah.
Destroy them to destroy the earth?
The water. Yep, that's it. Yeah. I'll get it real quick. This is Revelation. Yep.
Okay.
This is Revelation 11 and 18. And the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come, and the time of the dead, that they should be judged, and that thou shouldest give reward unto thy servants, the prophets.
So reward's coming.
That's right.
Not a weekly check.
Right.
Not a tax bi-weekly payment. Okay? An actual reward
Right.
from the Lord is coming for us.
That's right.
Not no FRNs. Not no fucking Amazon money. You know? Not some square face, light bright bitch selling out to the Illuminati.
Right.
Remember
man.
Cat Williams said you get a square faced, light bright woman.
Yep.
You know? Fucking temple whore.
Yep.
No temple whores. The Lord is about to reward us, man.
Salvation's coming.
We don't need Babylon. It said he will no longer stay upon him that smote them.
Yeah.
We don't need this place. We do what we gotta do, you know? We're waiting for the Lord.
Beautiful, man.
Yeah.
And it says, and to the saints and them that fear thy name.
We're the saints.
Right.
We're the saints. But Esau claims he's the saints. Well, did you make a covenant with the Most High?
Right.
No, you didn't.
Right.
So you just took on that title like you took on our nationality.
Right.
You the bastard in Ashdod.
Real.
Hey, well, we conquered heathens to get out that land before. We're gonna do it again.
That's right.
But it's gonna be destroyed in the next World's War, you know?
And it says, and to the saints and them that fear thy name.
Fear the name? Wait a minute.
Yeah.
So IUIC, you don't get this reward.
Right.
You don't get this reward. Who you call Christ? Oh, no, you don't get this. You gotta read something else for them. Read Numbers 15 and 38 for them.
Right.
That's what you get. You get fringes with IUIC. But when it comes to the truth, we get a reward.
That's right.
So having the name and standing stiffly for it comes with a reward.
Well, let's not forget when IYC a couple years ago said you can call the Most High anything you want.
Yep.
They say you can call them your plate yogurt.
That's crazy.
That's ridiculous.
That doesn't
bro.
even make sense.
Come on. That's disrespectful. Like, that proves you unfair. Right here. It says.
That proves the Lord ain't with you.
Yeah.
Y'all are
Real.
castaway Israelites.
Yeah, man.
Remember Apostle Paul said the Lord cast away his people?
Yeah.
You're looking at him. Those are castaway Israelites.
Useless, bro.
Yeah, we don't. The Lord don't. And the Lord ain't using you. You know.
Satan is.
Yeah, Satan's using you. Oh, the synagogue of Satan.
Wow, synagogue of Satan.
Satan in your head like plankton. Remember moving them?
Yeah, that's them.
Yeah, because remember the one Jake, he lifted his fringes up to commit adultery?
Yeah, that's crazy.
He lifted his fringes up
That's crazy, bro.
to commit adultery
Right.
with another Israelite woman that knows she's an Israelite, and her husband was sitting next to him. That's the fruit that IUICs has. You know?
And it says that the law is for
The killers, adulterers.
See? The
We them
adulterers,
niggas.
The murderers.
Yeah.
You
No
see-
wonder why you needed fringes every day.
See, and when you see the fringes, it's supposed to remind you. He should have said, "Oh shit, I'm tripping."
He was sexually charged.
But that proves that the Holy Spirit is not in you.
To intervene.
You know, exactly. So that's a reprobate.
That's scary.
Very scary. Back in Revelation 11 and 18, and it says, and them that fear thy name, small and great, and shouldest destroy them which destroy the earth.
And that's what AI is doing. AI, you know, because there's so much we could talk about, the deforestation.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
now, what's prevalent? The AI centers. It's gobbling up water, electricity, you know? Cyberdyne became self-aware, 2:14 Eastern Standard Time.
That's
you know?
exactly, bro.
Remember that
Bro.
shit?
That shit can become self-aware because
It's a demon.
Yeah, it is. AI is a spirit.
Or
versus demon.
he could claim it went self-aware as drone.
Yes.
And then remember some drones got stolen like Philly?
Yes.
Remember something like, so there could be a drone attack here in Babylon and they could blame it on whoever.
But it could be AI.
Or it could be
You see-
AI.
You see though, but that's Esau.
Yep.
This nigga made the things he makes ultimately gonna destroy himself.
Yeah. The waster to destroy, the missiles.
Oh, yeah, I gotta get that.
They created them, and that's gonna be his downfall. Yahweh Shai said, "You live by it, you die by it."
Right.
Okay, and that's his blessing. His blessing is a curse, cause that comes with a price.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
This is Isaiah 54 and 16. Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire.
Yeah. Project Manhattan. Is that what it?
Project Manhattan.
Yeah. Project Manhattan. The wise men of Teman. Some of them scientists like Einstein. They came over here and they're basically Amalek. They're basically saying that Germany was on the brink of creating a weapon of destruction.
Yep.
And that caused, which is prophecy, Babylon to speedily hurry up and create the atomic weapon.
Yep.
You know? And then that movie, John Cusack was in it. The Demon Core, as they call it.
Oh yeah.
The uranium.
Yeah.
When he was, whatever they were doing.
Oppenheimer. I think it's called that. Oppenheimer.
It's an older one though.
Oh, okay.
But I know you're talking about that new one.
Yeah.
There's another one.
Okay.
But it's with John Cusack.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll show you.
Damn.
It's a good. I'll show you.
I feel like I know it too.
You do.
Okay.
But it's it's like a '90s one.
Okay.
So, and it's a true story. When he was like, they were like lifting the metal. It like touched or did something. Bro, the dude who did it died 9 days later. People that went into the room to see him after like the radiation happened.
Yeah.
They died like 15 years later. Like everybody
Damn,
who, yes,
just
bro.
for the contact.
Just to
Damn.
make it.
That proves that's a spirit.
Yeah, it's a spirit.
Damn.
Like Conor McGregor said, 3 men died making this watch.
Damn.
So you know how many people died for them to create what you know today?
Damn.
Those people died making that, bro.
Bro, that's high level radiation. For you to die just by coming in contact with a person that touched it,
Yep.
that's high level radiation.
Yeah.
For real. So that proves, oh man, when that impact happens, oh my gosh, bro. That's about to be high level destruction. Right
So
there.
we don't know, which, hey, I ain't trying,
Damn.
but we don't know people when they die, they might not just die on impact.
Bro.
The Lord might make them suffer.
The Lord
I'm just, we don't know. You know?
The Lord can have your spirit.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
Like, you don't know what.
See, but that's why Yahweh Shai said, don't be scared of him that can kill the body, like that can, touch the spirit, basically.
Yep.
You know,
Because a wounded spirit who can
heal.
Yeah, who can heal. So when your spirit is jacked up, you're through.
Man.
That's why you gotta have a strong spirit. You gotta be strong in the spirit, brothers.
Got to.
Be strong in the spirit, brothers. Embrace your righteous masculinity.
Yeah.
The word masculinity in the online etymology it means a masculine mind.
For real.
Okay, that's what, you know what proves masculinity is righteous? Because he's attacking it by calling it toxic.
Yeah.
You know?
For real. And even what's that you put me on to a couple weeks ago? It was it was a dude that was teaching young men about it's called like masculinity Christianity. Remember something you was telling me about? I forgot.
Yeah, vaguely.
Basically, he was saying like the benefits of like being masculine.
Yeah.
But it was a pastor.
Yeah.
He's a Christian, but he was
good
teaching
points,
men
right?
about being masculine. Though.
Right.
I forgot what he was saying though.
Right.
But long story short, there's benefits of like having testosterone.
Yes.
You know, and having high T levels.
Yes.
That's what makes you a man.
Yes.
You know?
And guess what? You women love it.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
That's why
man.
she'll lose respect for you if you cry.
Yeah.
Well, bitch, I needed to cry.
Yeah. Hey, man, hey, brothers, don't feel bad for being masculine.
Thank you, bro.
Don't let nobody
Thank you.
try to deter you or discourage you from feeling how you feel.
Thank you, bro.
Come on, man.
Thank you.
The Lord about to give us everything.
Come on, man.
The Lord is masculine.
He's a man of war.
It says he has a voice of a great waters.
Yep.
Come on, man.
Yep.
Fuck out of here, bro.
The Lord's masculine.
Yeah.
You know? And the Lord jack you up, bro. It ain't soft. You know what I mean?
Man.
You got it, bro.
Back in Isaiah 54:16, it says, "Behold, I've created the smith." So Esau, you've been created. So you've been created. You have no room for pride. But the Lord made you to have that pride.
Yep.
That's why the pride have deceived you.
Oh, well, you got to go back to Jeremiah because it goes into Esau's the most part.
Oh, perfect.
Watch.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Let's
me
go.
finish this.
Let's go.
It says, "And that bringeth forth an instrument for his work, and I've created the waster to destroy."
Waster is the missiles.
Man,
That's the waster.
man, bro.
And they created it to destroy. And they called it a demon core. They called it a demon core.
Man.
I took a picture years ago, and then when they transferred that demon core, the license plate on the vehicle was 144.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I took a picture of it. I'll look it up. And then
I seen it. You told me.
when they dropped on Hiroshima and Nagasaki, the plane that took the pictures, the plane was a white woman with a bikini on, and it said "necessary evil."
Oh, that's Babylon. The whore. Wow. See, that's the Lord, bro.
Come on, man.
Lord is speaking.
Back to Jeremiah.
Yep. What verse you want? Oh, yeah.
22 again,
Yep.
or 24?
Jeremiah
Plain
50
necessary evil.
and 24. "I have laid a snare for thee, and thou art also taken, O Babylon."
What's the snare? Amalek. Look at this. Look at this.
Right.
Look at this, brother. Boom.
Oh, wow. That's the whore.
80 years after Hiroshima.
Wow.
See that? You see that? That's the great whore. And then it said, and Esau said necessary evil.
Wow.
And then they dropped that. Come on, man.
In our law, aren't you supposed to burn the whore?
Yes.
Or burn seed?
Yeah.
And that's why, bro, the man.
And a witch.
Oh, and a witch. Man, the Lord is so cold, man. You know, the Lord is about to send fire upon this place, upon this nasty, wretched whore.
That's a man eater at that.
Yeah.
And that's why women love it here. Women love hoes.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you think that hoe's gonna take your man.
Yeah.
Women love whores.
And gay men.
And black women worship gay white men.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
They
keep
do,
saying
bro.
that. I'm gonna keep, and they don't like your, they don't like your masculinity because it challenges her authority that was given temporarily.
Right.
Remember, a woman shall compass a man.
Yep.
Well, that day's over, bitch.
New
Sit your ass down too.
Like you said earlier, bro. If you go over there in the east, the women over there, they act completely different.
Yeah.
You know, so that proves over here.
It's demons.
Yeah, that wine of Babylon.
Look at his hand from touching it.
Oh shit.
Look at his hand from touching the demon core.
Damn.
See that? That's his hand
I'm for touching it.
for creating it.
Sheesh.
It says, the brief reaction released a deadly dose of radiation. Don Leon suffered severe radiation poison and died 25 days later.
Damn. See, radiation. Damn, bro.
That's a high level, that's a
Ooh.
powerful spirit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you got to think, angels bring in pestilence, earthquakes, flames. You know what I mean? The Lord is a consuming fire.
Yeah.
It says the angels are ministers of fire.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Flame
Yep.
of fire?
Yep. Damn.
You got it, brother.
Back in Jeremiah 50 and 24, it says, "And thou art also taken, O Babylon, and thou was not aware."
See, they're not thinking. They're not thinking they're about to be. That's why Isaiah 4:1, when these little girls finally, and their little peanut brain You know, when they finally oh my God, the big house is about to blow up.
Yeah. Because the city's still intact.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
Once the city falls, it's a wrap. And it says, verse 24, and thou was not aware, thou art found and also caught. Behold, thou hast striven against the Lord.
So the hunter is getting captured.
That's right.
You know?
That's right. Verse 25, the Lord hath opened his armory, those nuclear missiles, and hath brought forth the weapons of his indignation. For this is the work of the Lord power of hosts in the land of the Chaldeans.
Here in Babylon.
Come against her from the utmost border, open her storehouses, cast her up as heaps, and destroy her utterly, meaning very brutal. Let nothing of her be left. So this place is about to be turned to complete desolate wilderness. You know, complete desolation. You know, and that's what's, you know, this place deserves destruction. Just look at it.
Yeah.
You know, just look at people, how they operate.
Days of Lot.
Days of Lot, days of Noah.
Yo, you got women. You got which it be majority of it be the Edomite women, but then Eve will accept it. But Edomite women be pushing that trans shit on kids, bro.
Oh my goodness, bro.
It be fat, nasty, disgusting white women that are trying to change children into another gender, man.
Fucking disgusting.
The fuck out of here, bro. That shit is sick. And they be with their little flags. That shit's sick, man. It's an attack on masculinity. It's an attack on mankind.
Yeah, bro.
It's attack on the creature.
Yeah.
You know, it's like these people have turned into parasites.
Yeah.
And they want to devour anything that can be a host.
Yeah, literally.
You know?
Because the scriptures say, raise up a child in the way that he should go, that he shall never leave it.
Right.
So these demons are trying to raise up these children to be bigger demons. Now they're raising them up to be momos and transformers. So now the sons that grow up, you know, even though we don't want to be here in Babylon, but they're indoctrinating these children to be demons, bro.
Yep.
And now that is another way of cutting off that man's lineage.
Exactly.
You know, that's bro. That's the next thing, next to abortion, bro. That's sick.
Which is what that is a satanic ritual.
Yeah.
Because they said you get basically, there was like a conspiracy where you get two options. Either if you want to be famous, you gotta either give up your firstborn, but if you don't want to sacrifice them, they gotta be a mo.
Yeah.
So that's why like Magic Johnson,
Mike Tyson,
all their
Dwayne Wade.
So if you turning a child into a mo is a satanic ritual.
Yep.
And who's pushing it on the poor ground level? Women.
Yep.
You don't see black men out there telling kids to be, holding the flag high. Yeah, no.
Real, man.
It's you women.
Yep.
You women work for Satan, man.
Yep.
What it say? Through her we all die.
Yep.
That's why the sisters that woke up now before the destruction, you better be the most humble.
Yeah.
You better be the most humble. And you shouldn't be single.
For real. You should not be single, man.
Because there ain't going to be no single Israelite sisters in the kingdom.
No. Which
proves multiple wives.
For real, man. It's a reason why the Lord put more women here on earth than more men. You know, it said 7 women shall take hold of one man.
So that proves one man can handle more than one woman.
Come on.
But look what happens when a woman deals with multiple men.
Diseases.
She's fucking through.
Yep.
And why did she become masculine?
Because those spirits
exactly
of those past men that she slept with, they put their seed inside you. So now you all discombobulated. You know, it's like somebody that has like demons. They call it a multiple personality disorder.
Yep.
That's what they have, bro.
Yep. They're through.
They love you today, they hate you tomorrow. They're crying right now. 5 minutes, she's happy.
And guess what?
You know?
We don't have to put up with that.
We don't.
We don't have to put up with that. We don't have. You have to be on your best behavior. We don't have to put up with that. That's the beauty about this truth is it sets us free from the deception, lies, traps, and chains that Babylon has bounded us with. Mm-hmm. You know?
That's right.
What's that song? I want to break free.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, we're free, baby. This is what free men look like. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You got it, bro.
Back in Jeremiah 50, and where was I at? Oh yeah, verse 27. Slay all her bullocks, let them go down to the slaughter. Woe unto them, for their day is come, the time of their visitation.
And if the mighty men are forborn to fight, you got You got videos of certain soldiers leaving the military.
Oh wow.
This is my last day. You know?
Well, now you got Esau. They're doing tests of
Testosterone
T levels. Yeah.
No, they're giving them that.
Oh, they're giving them?
Yeah, they want.
Oh,
they gotta
okay.
pump them. They're turning these niggas. They're trying to create Captain America.
Oh shit.
You know? This nigga gonna run out with Thor's hammer. You know? Yeah. Well, it says the hammer will be broken.
Yeah, bro.
You know? But now, American military is, they're pumping them with testosterone.
Oh, yeah.
You know? Why? Why do they already not have testosterone?
Right.
What's going on? What happened? See?
It's this the processed foods.
Yep,
you
sugar.
eating, the sugar.
Equality.
Uh-huh.
Because when you think about equality, it didn't bring women up to men, it brought men down to women.
Right.
See?
Right.
It didn't, here you go. No, it brought you down.
Yep.
So these men that are out here, they're doing everything to keep her happy because there's a system that now will allow her to leave and with your shit.
Yep. That's fucking wicked, bro.
That's evil. And then the women, they're enjoying it.
Yep.
So it shows you, now we know your character.
Exactly, because you're fucking wicked.
You're with it.
Because the Bible says if a woman, if they get divorced between the
She don't
husband
leave
and
with
the
nothing.
man, exactly, you don't leave with shit.
Not even the kids.
Hell no, bro. Because you didn't come in. You came in with nothing. So why would you leave all my shit?
That's why the woman, you gotta be a partner. You gotta use the world to benefit us.
Mm-hmm.
You know? I remember years ago, this woman, she came in the store and she was like, I just won the lotto. I was like, oh, what? How much you win? Blah, blah, blah.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what this bitch said? I'm not gonna tell my husband.
Wow. You're not going to tell your husband, the one who puts his body inside yours?
That you lay together every
Man.
night. Probably have kids.
That's why I'm so glad the Lord about to destroy Babylon,
Thank you.
bro.
Thank you.
Because of the Lord, because evil like that, it need to be put away. That's
Vanquish.
evil.
Yes.
Because if she's doing that right now for her husband, bro, it's going to get worse.
And then she's raising up her daughters to do the same.
Mm-hmm.
So they're literally creating the next batch of chaos for the generation to come.
Yep.
That's why I keep reading.
Man, back in Jeremiah 50 and verse 28.
Oh, they're saying women ain't having kids at an alarming rate no more. And as Edomite said, he said, you know how much you'd have to beat a mammal to stop producing? Like, you don't see the
Right.
animal kingdom.
Right.
You know, you don't see no proud ass lioness. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, even the animal kingdom isn't more in order. So calling Jake a monkey might be a compliment.
Right.
Oh, well, you believe in evolution. So what the fuck is it? See, I'm telling you, brothers, just stay locked into superiority. You know, don't dim your light. Don't give your strength to the women. Rebuke the whore and love the Lord.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like,
For real.
we're winning. We're winning at life. All these people are scratching and scraping because their wicked, evil, temporal world is ending.
That's right.
And we're just sitting there waiting, prisoners to be released.
That's right. It says there were prisons of hope.
Hope.
You know, hope
Yep.
was all we got. We
That's
got
it.
the Lord. We got faith. We got hope.
That's
we
it.
care. You know.
That's it. You know, at least, hey, we'll die for something.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Yeah, niggas dying of colors. You
Yeah,
know,
bro.
women, hey,
Yeah.
hey, die for the Lord.
Niggas over here right now dying for Esau. They in Esau's military.
Yeah. Oh, you just had the Spanish woman, the Spanish little girl.
Right,
She,
yeah.
the 19-year-old, she got bodied out there in Jordan.
Oh,
You didn't hear about that one?
Mm-mm.
The Spanish girl? This one?
Mm-mm.
I was gonna do a lesson on. Check this out. Cause I said dying for Babylon ain't a flex. Check this out. That's, you know, you talk to yourself.
was a good soldier.
Let me see. Damn.
She fought for this country and she died for this country. And I am a mother.
How the fuck she
Is highly proud of her. And I know she was really, really focused on what she was doing.
in battle?
She was really, really happy. She's a fucking whore for the military. And then what's the mother say? She was a good soldier. See?
So wasn't that battle she died in battle?
Something over there with Iran and all that.
Oh.
Jordan.
Oh,
And they're
yeah.
claiming that one of the attacks from Iran, that's
Oh,
a soldier that died.
Oh, that was that bitch.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's what they're saying.
Okay, 'cause I heard about the soldier that
They're
died.
saying that's one of them.
Oh, okay. Okay. I know
and
that.
she was a good soldier.
Okay.
Shut up.
I know about the account, but okay. See,
That's a 2/3.
yeah, bro.
That, because, we'll get on Jake, call them things, but really, at the end of the day, these are Gentile Israelites that the Lord isn't dealing with. Because I was through. I was a through-ass Gentile, you know what I mean? So we understand that, but at the same time, that doesn't now give it a pass. Your Gentile ways don't give you a pass. But look at when the Lord brings judgment, look at how people react, even Christians.
Oh, yeah.
What do you say to that? What do you Christians say that you just left church? What do you say to that? Tell us what the mark is. Tell us. See what I'm saying? These people ain't got nothing to say. She was a good soldier. She's through. She's through. She probably left the dad.
Yep.
With probably a white man now.
Yep.
In some home. Sent your 19-year-old daughter off to die.
It's fucking ridiculous, man.
Keep going, bro.
She died for nothing.
Yes. She died for Esau.
It's crazy, bro.
Sacrifice.
Back in Jeremiah 50 and verse 28, the voice of them that flee and escape out of the land of Babylon to declare in Zion the vengeance of the Lord our God, the vengeance of his temple, call together the archers against Babylon, all ye that bend the bow, camp against it round about.
So something is gonna happen to cause, China, because right now the Iran, that's the situation with Persia is now calling a Magog and Moab to step in. So now it would make sense that something would happen either here or with Amalek to cause a ground invasion.
Yeah.
Which then will cause a all-out conflict or war, which then will lead other nations to jump in to help Persia. Yep. So when you think about it, something has to happen to cause a influx.
Yeah.
You should be expecting something that you wouldn't expect, Because
don't forget, Ezekiel 38 says that Russia is a guard unto Persia.
So they're going to be a guard. So something's going to happen that Babylon is going to blame on them, or they do, and then that's what's going to heighten it even more.
Ooh. Something's about to happen.
Something's going to happen.
Yeah, something's gonna happen.
And then while that's happening, you're going to have hyperinflation, you're going to have scarcity, lack of bread, you're going to have persecution, because whatever happens, they're going to blame us, but all of it's going to tie all in. Watch.
Jacob's trouble.
Jacob's trouble, yep.
Hour of temptation,
yep.
All that, bro.
Yep. Might be in a ice facility watching Antifa try to storm it.
For real.
And then the Lord's gonna take care of us.
Like he always does.
Like always.
The scriptures say, Sirach 2:10, who has the Lord confounded that call upon him?
Who has forsaken.
Excuse me, the water.
Yep.
Who has the Lord forsaken that called upon him?
That's all the Lord want.
Yeah.
The Lord want you to call upon him. And that's like even when you look at down to man and woman. A man wants a woman to this and to do that. You see? It's just a natural order of creation. It's very simple.
Back in
Good riddance.
What happened?
No, brother, just
Oh.
the chick. She was sick this soldier.
Right.
Like a fool, man.
You're right. Good riddance. Jeremiah 50 and 29. It says, camp against it round about, let none thereof escape. Recompense her according to her work, according to all that she have done, do unto her, for she have been proud against the Lord, against the Holy One of Israel.
Yeah, Esau's the proudest, bro. Keep going.
Therefore, her young men fall in the streets. Yo, when I read that, I think of those college kid Edomites. You know what I'm saying? These
monster
these
drinking
teenage Edomites, these frat boys,
stupid hair.
Yeah, I hate them.
And their headphones.
I hate them, bro. It says in
Niggas
all
that root for the Bills.
Yeah, I hate them. Yeah, Bills Mafia.
Yeah, Bills Mafia.
I hate them. Like that video I did a couple weeks ago. I think I titled it, I'm literally sick of looking at Edomites.
Yeah.
And I felt that way at that time.
Yeah.
Still do.
Yeah, still, bro. Even like I had to rewire my brain. I had to rewire, say this is gonna be fun.
Yes.
Because it's like you gotta flip things for yourself, because they have the energy to be losers,
Bro, they are.
Because they are.
They are.
So like I get a call, I'm like, hey, what's up, man?
Yeah.
Because if not, my cortisone levels was high.
Exactly,
So I'm just like, let me just get this fool. And then they're so easy to supplant too. They
are. But look at our forefather Jacob supplanted him.
Yep.
And it says, Jeremiah 50 and 30, it says, therefore shall her young men fall in the streets.
That's why his virgins are going to mourn.
And guess what, man? Because you got a lot of Edomites that are very young, going to Esau's military. They're getting married, you know, and their women they're young too.
Because they all got that spirit to still believe. That's why I said they didn't lay it to heart.
Yeah.
Because that's what one thing in this truth, you gotta actually you gotta let it register. People aren't thinking this is gonna be destroyed.
Yeah.
They're not thinking, they don't know the prophecy. So this is why you see houses still being built. You know, jobs, men, women, days of Noah, because they don't know the secrets that have been given to us.
Yeah.
It's a secret that Babylon's gonna be destroyed.
Yeah. The scriptures called Babylon, Mystery Babylon.
Yep.
This place is just a mystery. People
Yep.
still don't know that America's Babylon.
If you knew what we knew, you wouldn't be in no church, bro.
Hell no.
You know? You wouldn't be up in the church just sitting there. You know? Because even when you think about other camps, like, bro, there's a sound of battle. The fuck you marching for Nolan Wells for? He's already in the spirit world resting.
Right, man.
He's good now.
Yeah.
So what are you really doing? Very suspicious.
Yep.
IUIC is very suspicious to me. And ISUPK, because he said they love saying that they're cult leaders and hate groups. Why are you saying certain buzzwords to associate yourself with them? You know?
Yeah.
That Muhammad or whatever?
Yeah.
Him?
Yeah.
He's probably on Ozempic too.
Yeah, bro. IUIC is a very suspect group.
Very sus.
Let's not forget their leader was he's an ex-detective
Who
know?
falsely imprisoned 2 so-called black men that cost New York City, I think, like $1 million or millions of dollars. They falsely arrested them, and they didn't even match the description.
And you know the brotherhood with the police, they call it the Blue Brotherhood. That's the Masonic Brotherhood.
Yep.
You know, and then come on, man, it don't look good.
No, it don't look good. It don't look good.
Back in Jeremiah 50 and 30, it says, "And all her men of war."
And you know what I just thought about? It was like in Acts, 2, when all the Israelites that partook in Yahushua's crucifixion, then they were talking to Peter like, what do we do? So I speak as a man, I could see an influx of Israelites, and we're going to have to tell them, you need to repent. You need to repent in the name of Yahweh Shem Shai now. You know? That's what you need to do. You need to wash yourself from those wicked ways.
Seriously.
You need to cleanse yourself from that Christ demon.
For real. And it says, "And all her men of war shall be cut off in that day, said the Lord."
So you're starting to see Esau through propaganda is showing you there are soldiers dying now. Okay? So they're doing what they need to do to boost patriotic morale because they're going to war. That's why they're merging the military, because they're getting ready to go to war. They're getting ready to attack Persia. But the fool rages on. He doesn't know that the outcome of when he goes in. He don't know that he's gonna lose this next war.
That's right.
You know, because if he did, he'd be all about peace.
That's right.
If he knew, if these Americans knew what this administration, what it's gonna cause, they would be like, hell no, everybody stop. Give me a black baby to kiss. World peace. Because that's the snake nature of Esau. You know? Now when he's found out he's cornered, you know, he's getting ready to be judged. Now he wants mercy, like King Agag. You know? Surely death shall pass from me. And the priest Samuel said, the same way you made mothers childless, so will your mother be, basically. And hacked his ass into pieces. And they say the sword that Samuel used to hack that King Agag, who's Amalek, that same sword was used by the priest to cut up for a sacrifice. And there's about to be a sacrifice in Basra.
I got it right here, bro. I gotta get it. This is the book of Isaiah 63. And, no, that's, I'm sorry.
34?
I'm sorry, Isaiah 34. That's the talk about Yahweh Shai.
Right.
Excuse me. This Isaiah 34. And let's see, where do I start at?
6, 7?
Yep.
8?
Isaiah 34, I'm sorry, verse 5. "For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come upon Idumea, Edom, Esau, and upon the people of my curse to judgment. The sword of the Lord is filled with blood. It is made fat with fatness, and with the blood of lambs and goats, with the fat of the kidneys of rams, for the Lord hath a sacrifice in Basra, and a great slaughter in the land of Idumea.
Which is here.
That's right.
This is the modern day Basra. This is modern day Idumea.
That's right.
So we are now waiting for an in particular event to lead to a bigger chain reaction.
That's right.
You know, we end it there.
Okay.
We end it there.
Did you want that part about the most proud? That's
Yeah.
Jeremiah 50 and 31, because you mentioned it earlier.
Yep.
Behold, I am against thee, O thou most proud.
See, so you got to bring that precept out when people try to say, you hate white people.
No.
God hates.
Well, what she's saying, get out. No.
No.
The
Lord
Most
already,
High.
bro.
He already established it.
So that cuts these churches.
For real.
That cuts Esau's doctrine. That cuts the Christianity. That cuts salvations for everyone. You know, when you understand what's coming for the Edomites, you truly understand the deception that Christianity has put out there. Like, wait a minute, how can you say that when the Lord and then you see they won't try to humble down and repent.
No.
They'll try to keep forcing their way. You know? That's why the debating is wicked.
Yeah, it's very wicked.
There's no need for us to, this ain't up for debate. We're here to tell you, and that's it.
And it says, O thou most proud, saith the Lord power of hosts, for thy day is come, the time that I will visit thee, and the most proud shall stumble and fall.
Probably go before destruction.
That's right.
Which out here in Rochester, the Lord, with that all that rain and all that, it canceled that faggot parade.
Good.
So Thawadi Abashim Shai.
Good. It says, and none shall raise him up, and I will kindle a fire in his cities, and it shall devour all round about him.
Perfect, man.
Destruction.
So all we waiting on now is the right events to be the catalyst to push prophecy even more.
That's right.
You know, so just continue to watch and wait. You know, so Adonai Tazah, you brothers and few sincere sisters was edified through the spirit as we were. And we just want to say, Call Allah, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachakodash. Double honors to our elders, bishops, and apostles of Great Millstone that do well. Peace, safety, and salutations to the Lord's beloved elect. With that being said, Shalom.
Shalom.